This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.
All right, love cheese. That may be a bit much for the Loop, pal. All righty. That's I'm a little bit embarrassed now, love cheese. Let's wrap it up.
It's another Starland Vocal Band Rock Block right here on 97.9 The Loop.
No, this is embarrassing.
Call the cow now. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. I'm a baby. I need some booby juice, mama. Name this rock and roll song from the Loop Nursery and win.
Cat scratch fever. Cat scratch fever.
Turd, what's up, man?
Mancow, how you doing? Love your show.
How are you, brother?
Brother, I'm doing all right. I'm still loving garbage.
Well,
but
yeah.
You know that guy you were talking about with the cats?
Yes.
He says all those cats that are just disappearing.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Alf is like hiding outside his house in the bushes.
Alf.
You know,
Alf.
That little alien eats a bunch of cats.
Alf. Thank you, Turd. Thank you.
Yo, Kate, the cat won't fit in the toaster.
Alf. Remember Alf ate cats?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Do you know his inside Alf was Jamie Kennedy, was actually inside Alf. Do you remember when they brought back the Love Boat?
Yes.
And Jamie Kennedy was on there?
Yep.
He's great. Oh, hey, Jamie, what's up?
I was there in my Alf costume.
I know. Inside Alf, he was younger.
What a way to squeeze me in.
You know you're my hero because of Jennifer Love Hewitt. I admire him a great deal. And I've said if I could time travel and go back, I would like to be his face and just making motorboat sounds. Jamie, I mean, you've done dramas, but are you a drama guy? You're a comedy guy. Jamie Kennedy's funny.
Jamie Kennedy is funny, and there's moments that Jamie Kennedy has dramatic moments.
I would like right now for you to prove to the Mancow fans, we got 1.5 million people listening at this very moment. I want to prove to everybody that Jamie Kennedy can be serious.
Let me tell you something right now. If this woman doesn't have a tracheotomy in the next 4 hours, she's going to die.
Wait a minute, are you being serious? Oh, my God, I believed him just then.
Me too.
I believed him just then.
on the edge of my seat.
Oh, my.
I hail you,
Well, that's
brother.
because you're so fat.
Well,
Thank you, Jamie.
Phone scam time! Hot damn, it's a Mancow phone scam. Hot damn, it's a Mancow.
In honor of Easter,
Turn it up.
I finally had to tell my kids, I don't know, they were questioning the Easter Bunny and, you know, do rabbits really lay eggs and all these things. I finally had to tell them the truth. You know, no, a 6-foot rabbit doesn't bring you candy. It's actually your mom and me. And so.
How old are they now?
How old are my kids now? They got to be in their 20s.
Yeah, you have a rabbit for sale?
Yes, I do.
Oh, great. And what's the price on it?
$15 or $10. I'm not really looking for
No,
What a deal.
money.
not looking for
Just wanna
money.
find a good home for her.
Oh, cool.
If you ever had
My
a pet
kids would
rabbit,
love
you
her.
would pay
What's,
someone to
what's her
take
name?
it.
Her name's Trixie, actually.
Trixie's the
Trixie,
rabbit's
okay.
name.
And how old is she?
She's 2 years old.
2 years. And is she pretty big, or?
She's probably about 8 or 9 pounds. She's not nearly as big as a regular Flemish Giant. She's fairly small for one of those.
Okay,
She's
but
very handable. I mean,
she's handable?
you can do. You
handable.
can hold her, carry her like a baby, sit her down. She won't run anywhere.
What would be good is maybe like a side dish with the rabbit.
Side dish.
What do you mean?
Oh, this is great.
What would you eat with the rabbit?
Excuse me?
What would you serve with her? If you were going to have rabbit for dinner, what would you eat with the rabbit?
I'm sorry. This is I can't sell her to you.
Oh, I'd give you $20 for her.
Well, she's a pet. She's not food.
Well, but it's,
Pet,
I mean,
not
it is a
food,
rabbit.
6 a.m. at the Loop.
Why? I'm a baby. I need some booby juice, Mama. Name this rock and roll song from the Loop Nursery and win.
We're not on yet. You know, this is not official. So we compartmentalize here. What is it? What is it?
Name the song and artist right now to win. 591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. Call the Mancow now to
Here we
win.
go.
From the Loop, America's #1 rock radio station.
This is Alan from the Heights. Hello, Alan.
Hi, Mancow. Love you. Love your show.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, my guess is Across the Universe by the Beatles.
What are things? No, that's not right. But you know, I love that song. Maybe you don't. It means a lot to me, that song. Heard it as my dad was dying. You're from the Heights?
No, I'm from Lowell, Indiana, but I'm at work in the Heights right now.
You're in the Heights right now?
Nice.
So here's my question for you. How do you talk to an angel? Thank you, Kathy. You got the joke?
Of course.
Thank you. By the way, it's 6:05. If you're tuning in for Pickle and Peanut, the show has been delayed because of the storm.
Sharks, swords, yogurt, kicks, fries, smartphones, hot tubs, yeah. Shades, bagels, grills, airbrush, chrome, blankets, mopeds, yes. Drop top, laptop, breath mint, stars, kittens, what's these drive-thrus fresh?
Tight pants, widescreens, tacos, wheelies, freestyles, thrift stores, mini trampolines.
Pickle and peanut.
Pickle and peanut.
Pickle and Peanut, the mix show has been moved because of the big storm. Well, not here. There. All right, let's go to Matt. Matt, hello. Matt?
Love your show.
Oh, thank you, man. What's up?
Hey, I think the song is All You Need Is Love by the Beatles.
God, and it's true, isn't it? Well, that and rent money.
Right, that too. That's nice.
All you need is love. Yes, no, I wish. Derek, hello, in Skokie. What do you think?
Hey, Cal, love your show, brother.
Thank you, man.
Hey, I tell you what, I thought it was Let It Be by the...
Yeah, it's a Beatles song, I'll tell you that. It is a Beatles song. Let's go to Andrew. Andrew, hello, what do you think?
Love your show, love the crew, love everything.
Oh,
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Take a stab at the nursery rhyme.
Please.
Is it Goodbye Sunshine by the Beatles?
Did you say Good Day Sunshine?
No, I say Goodbye Sunshine.
Okay, well, then that's the wrong answer.
Say it again.
Hello, it's Mancow. Who's this?
Aw.
Hi, good morning, Mancow. Love your show. I know the song.
What is it?
It's Good Day Sunshine by the Beatles.
Yes, ma'am.
Hell yeah. Nice.
You are the winner. I tried to help him. I tried to help him.
Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. I need to laugh, and when the sun is out, I've got something I can laugh about. I feel good in a special way. I'm in love and it's a sunny day. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. We take a walk, the sun is shining down, burns my feet as they touch the ground.
If you don't follow the script, they cut you off. I want to hear what you guys think of this. If you don't follow the script, they cut you off.
Good day, sun.
And Trump is a true outsider. And he's very popular, and he's got to be destroyed. They will lie, cheat, and spend millions to destroy him. It's really, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Omarosa.
Hi, Don.
You first.
Hi, Don.
You remember
This Twitter
Omarosa?
war between Donald
From
Trump
The
and Heidi
Apprentice?
Cruz this week was it's over the top, really. What's your opinion of the retweet of the Heidi Cruz and Melania Trump pictures?
Well, I don't think we should start there. We should start with the fact that a super PAC that supports
No.
Cruz
I want to know.
started to attack
I want to know
Donald
what.
No, stay on the
Trump's
script.
I'm not gonna
Stay
let
on
you
the
do that.
script.
I'm not going to let you
I'm
do
gonna
that.
answer that.
Omarosa, stop.
I'm going to
Stop,
answer that. Because let me tell you,
Omarosa, stop. Omarosa.
He's going to
Okay,
come
let's
back.
stop.
Why can't
Everybody,
she answer?
Everybody,
This is what
we're
they
not doing that. I want everyone on this panel to answer the question directly. Then I will let
But
you.
you can ask questions, but you
Give
can't
the
answer
answer he
them, Don.
wants.
You can ask them, but I have to answer them.
Okay, we'll be
I'm
right
not
back.
gonna
We'll
be
be right back.
I will.
We'll be right back.
Beside
We'll be
the
right back.
banks of the filthy Chicago River. a river filled with floating murdered bodies. On land purchased from the native people for 3 cents and a shiny piece of tinfoil. Inside the womb of the famed merchandise mart, the center of fashion. Broadcasting from the Loop
That's
Content
right.
King
610,
Studio.
610.
It's the man that would be cow. The Mancow.
Hell yeah! Nice! In the town of New Haven, blood in the street, the town of Chicago, blood in my love in the terrible summer.
The death. Did they in honor of the resurrection? Did they?
Yeah. Maybe they took a night off.
Did they take a night off? The scumbag gangbangers. We'll find out. Okay, so we gave away the new Cheap Trick. Now I want to give away the Cheap Trick concert tickets. We got to do that by 7. Cheap Trick, a sold-out Loop show. Hang on. Since I started in radio, people have requested the Ooga Chaka song.
I can't stop this feeling.
It's by Blue Swede. It's actually called Hooked on a Feeling. This was added at the last moment because they didn't think it was very good. This was not the song they expected to be a hit. It was a cover. It was a cover of an old song. But it went on to be a smash on this day. The year, 1974.
24-hour news channels take 24 hours to do what we're about to do in under 60 seconds. It's ADD News on the Mancow 97.9 The Loop.
Belgian riot police moved into Brussels Central Square to force out far-right protesters.
Nearly 36 Democratic delegates belong to Bernie Sanders, who picked up caucus wins in Washington, Hawaii, and Alaska.
Wow. Easter Mass at the Vatican.
The number of dead climbing in Pakistan, where officials say an explosion went off outside a park.
TSA screeners at Detroit Metropolitan Airport thought the pilot scheduled to fly an American Airlines flight was acting oddly. Breathalyzer exam put the pilot's blood alcohol in excess of the .04 limit.
Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, #1 among moviegoers.
Robert De Niro pulling a controversial film from next month's Tribeca Film Festival. That film suggesting a link between vaccines and autism.
Jim Harrison, who wrote the best-selling historical saga Legends of the Fall, is dead at 78.
Upsets at the NCAA tournament.
California Chrome became the highest-earning racehorse in U.S. history.
The crash of a medical helicopter in Alabama.
I can't stop.
Pakistan, Muslims attacked a Christian celebration for Easter. A lot of Christians dead. More from the Religion of Peace. When will we truly ever have peace? Probably not in this lifetime, huh, folks? The trouble with living on Glory Hole Drive coming up. Plainclothes cops. Oh, how I hate them. My heroic moment that's really embarrassing. I saved a life over the weekend, but I'm kind of embarrassed about it. The Bandit car is coming. They're going to remake the Smokey and the Bandit car. Oh, it's great. It's great. Wait till I tell you the details.
Nice.
Kathy the Greek went to My Big Fat Greek Wedding too. Why is it called My Big Fat Greek?
Big fat Greek wedding, because it's a big fat family. I mean, not that they're fat.
It's
but
not because Greek girls have big fat asses.
I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe
no, I'm
you're
serious. Right. Is that what she meant? Is that
no?
What?
I don't think
no?
so.
But why My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Yeah,
why not My Greek Wedding?
My Big Greek Wedding. Don't know.
John Waite. Remember that song, Missing You? I have to admit, it's one of my... I like that song, yeah. Andrew WK coming up.
Nice.
And some jackhole, I don't want to say who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Some jackhole?
Me? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not you. And then I've got the recording today. Somebody tried to phone scam me. Mancow Muller, American Badass. What? Yeah.
What's out of feeling? I'm high on believing that you're...
Sports headlines coming up with Al Roker Jr. Oh, this is Andrew WK. We got a mystery. Okay, the mystery movie will get you... This is such a hot ticket, man. Sold out. Loop concert. The Loop presents Cheap Trick at the Metro, but you got to know this.
I can't get through here, lady. There's something happening.
Hey, look. Superman's drunk.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
What are you looking at? Huh?
Excuse me, Superman,
It's me, Ricky. Ricky from Smallville.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Superman, you're just in a slump. You'll be great again. Oh, yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, hey, Mr. Postman.
So the postman got arrested because he yelled at plainclothes cops.
How's he supposed to know they're cops if they're plainclothes?
That's the worst.
That's messed up.
It's the worst, and it happened to me. It happened to me in front of Zella.
Oh, yeah.
I was walking from Lou Mitchell's to Zella's, and I almost got hit by a car.
Right.
And I was in the middle of the crosswalk, and I had the light.
Right.
And I hit the cars that went by with my hand.
Sure.
Guy almost killed me. Just some junker car.
Right.
I told the story.
Yeah, and then you hit his hood or whatever?
No, kind of the hood of his car as he drove by.
Yeah.
And said, hey, blank you. Could have killed me. And I'm not a slow walker. It's not like I was going slow.
That's right.
And about an hour later, a guy comes up and finds me at the back of the club and holds up a giant, ridiculous G.I. Joe-sized walkie-talkie. I mean big. Like 2 feet. Like 2 feet big. This big, thick military, he goes, you know what this means? I said, I don't know. You like to play cop with your boy, or you like to play G.I. Joe with your boyfriend?
Right.
You got to, just some guy dressed regularly. I'm a cop and you hit my car. I said, how was I supposed to know you were a cop?
You're only on duty for 8 hours a day, moron.
Takes me outside, slams my face against the hood of the car. Someone came over and said, man, Cal, all right, well, I'll let him go.
Oh,
but I did nothing wrong, guys. The guy almost killed me.
You go because you're Mancow. Imagine how many people don't get let go. That's so messed up.
Well, I don't know they let me go because I'm Mancow. I did hear somebody go, oh, yeah, peas and carrots. Mancow. But I don't know. I still don't know what the person said. Anyway, here's a postman yelled at a plainclothes cop, not knowing it was a plainclothes cop, and he was roughed up and arrested. They're investigating, and of course, those that saw it said, it was a black postman too. So of course, race has to come into it, like everything else.
Nah. On the job, man, working up.
That's what it sounded like, and I am siding with the postman because I've been there.
Mancow Muller, American badass.
20 years ago today, Phil Collins quit Genesis so he could concentrate on going bald. I guess, something like that.
He's the Mancow.
Mystery movie and play, call and win.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
Look at him. He's strutting. Got a purple, what is that, felt Al? Al's going to do sports here coming up on the Mancow. We take your calls right now.
591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
I'm afraid this is too easy, this mystery movie. Did you hear what happened?
What happened?
Billy and the Pumpkins played over the weekend. And the pre-hype in Hollywood, he played in Hollywood over the weekend.
Yeah.
And the pre-hype was, The next day, everyone was saying, unbelievable. He won the crowd over. It was supposed to be a big night in Hollywood for the Pumpkins. And guess who got up? James Iha.
What?
The last time I saw him, he was parking cars over at La Scarola, my favorite Italian joint, home of Polo alla Mancow. James Iha got up. So you had James Iha, Jimmy Chamberlain, and Billy.
Awesome.
All that's missing is Darcy. What is she, a drug dealer now? Or what is she doing now? Oh, I kid. Where is she now? Under the rock of obscurity somewhere. By the way, James didn't just get up. He played most of the songs with him.
Wow.
And then
Reunion, perhaps?
Billy sang happy birthday to him.
Wow.
So apparently, the hatchet that was buried in Billy's back by James E. has been removed. Let me tell you why Billy's back with the Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay.
I want you to recount all those great Jimmy Chamberlain songs without the Smashing Pumpkins. Oh, the trouble of Glory Hole Drive. People keep stealing the sign. Glory, why would someone want to steal the sign to Glory Hole Drive? If I knew, I wouldn't say. Every time they replace it, it's $300.
I think the juveniles or young people say, well, it's a sexual connotation, so they're going to take the sign. Who knows where it went? Some kids got in his bedroom or college dorm, or I don't know. We moved down from Alaska, and our street name up there was Smoke Pole. Yeah, I don't know who took the sign, but, they wanted it pretty bad. We had the smoke pole sign up in Alaska taken twice.
Difficult. I mean, we live in just this little strip right here. There's 4 driveways. They're trying to get people to take, the middle one, but not the paved one.
This is real. This is real. This guy, smoke pole and... By the way, I would have taken the Glory Hole Road sign in college.
My girlfriend and I just went to visit my parents who recently retired, and when we showed up, my dad was wearing suspenders and sweatpants.
Oh, embarrassing.
Which is too retired. I didn't make fun of him to his face because I'm a good son, but I did text my sister immediately because I'm a great brother. That's me. I was like, hey, Jen, Dad started dressing like a gym teacher attending a funeral. She got it. But I felt guilty. I felt guilty as soon as I sent that text because I realized when you're retired, suspenders, sweatpants, that is the ideal outfit for you to wear. Because that tells anyone you meet everything they need to know about your life. The suspenders say to the world, I'd like to speak to your manager. And the sweatpants say, and I have all day, so...
6:26 in a half hour, we're giving away these tickets to the sold-out show, sold-out Loop show, Cheap Trick at the Metro. But you got to get this, the mystery movie. Batman versus Superman. Every critic, my friends were walking out of it, even the pros. I'm here. It's just a brutal, awful mess. And everything that you love about Superman and Batman, you'll hate after you see this movie.
Right.
Is that what you're hearing, too?
Oh, absolutely. But it made a ton of money because everybody's kids want to go see it.
It's almost at $500 million already.
And, boy, it's not for kids. It's very violent. $500 million. It's at $170 million.
Worldwide, it's over $480 million.
Wow.
Have you seen the sad Ben Affleck meme?
No.
Oh. They're talking about how awful the reviews are.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and someone plays The Sound of Silence by Simon & Garfunkel. Hello, darkness, my old friend. And they close in on Ben Affleck. He is just...
Oh, he's the worst.
Anyway, it's huge. Zootopia is a monster. My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Kathy Went will have your review with your mom coming up. Miracles from Heaven, Divergent series, 10 Cloverfield Lane, Deadpool, London Has Fallen. I've seen every movie in the top 10 except for Batman versus Superman. I can't go because of all my friends are saying they like it's just awful.
Yep.
It's just awful.
And it's long, right? Isn't it like 2 hours, 2.5 hours?
Yeah, that's
long?
always good. Long and awful.
Right.
Look, it's the movie. Oh, there's Wonder Woman. That's great. And it's over.
Yeah.
It's like supposed to be just brutal.
I can't get through here, lady. There's something happening.
Hey, look! Superman's drunk!
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
What are you looking at? Huh?
Excuse me, Superman, it's me.
Yes, it relates. Of course. You hear Superman in there. Batman versus Superman. That's why we picked a mystery movie for those Cheap Trick tickets. Call and win.
591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
Ben Affleck was almost cast with Corey Feldman instead of Corey Haim in License to Drive when he was a kid. The year was 1988.
Oh, wow.
When you're straight, no one remembers your name.
Corey Feldman is now trying to do a 22-song double CD that you and I will get to pay for. He's crowdsourcing it, yes.
Angelic to the Core is an exciting new musical journey, kind of like a concept album, but instead of telling a story, it takes the listener through a musical experience, a musical journey through
This is the kid from Goonies.
EDM to pop to rock to
and of
hip-hop,
course,
everything in between.
What's my favorite?
It's literally...
Stand By Me, right?
No, he was
Lost
great in that, though.
Boys. Lost Boys.
And the songs...
The Frog Brothers.
Well, there's 22 of them.
22? 2.
Great.
Here's the thing.
We didn't even need 2.
Yeah. No, stop. But if you're Corey Feldman, you need to do a 22 song double CD.
Wow.
Well, tell us a story.
It tells a story. That's so funny.
It's like The Wall.
It tells a story. Feldman style. I'd love to hear now that it's been out what people think. And when I say people, I mean you people listening. I mean Mancow Militia of Love members. Batman versus Superman. Is it twoo? Is it will we twoo? Can it will we be that bad?
Well, the interesting thing is that we get the critics who have their personal opinions, and the thing about personal opinions is that they always come from a place, and there's a preconceived idea which you have to get past as a critic before you start writing your article or your review, and that affects everything. What is going to really matter, I believe, is what the audience says, because they're the ones who are buying tickets. They're the ones who want to see more of this kind of story or not. And so it's the audience's voice is loudest, and after this weekend, the audience will at least partly have spoken. Ben?
I agree.
Ben, I agree. Guys, Zack Snyder, this director, and they just say it's a muddy mess with no story. He's already signed on to do the next 2 Justice League movies with all of the DC superhero characters. Huge mistake. And you wait, big. Of course, it's got Batman and Superman in the title. It's going to have a good first weekend. Let's see what happens with this thing. Let's see what happens. What do you think, Bill Priola, the Evertan man?
I thought it was a good movie. I'm sorry.
Did you go?
Yes, I went.
And?
Matter of fact, I'm going to see it again. Was that guy?
But he was having sex.
Get out of here.
3D, and I'm going to see
Get
it again.
out of here. Get out of here. I got to do this right now, guys. 6:31 at the Loop. Ian, I hate to interrupt Jethro Tull to talk to you, but how good does that song sound?
You got to do what you got to do. There you go. The one and only time I got to play a Gibson Les Paul on a record, I borrowed Marty Park's Gibson Les Paul and played on the backing track of that recording from 1971. But they're much too expensive for me. I never bought my own.
I heard this song recently, and it just blew my mind. It's my favorite song right now. Every day we've been playing it. Any comments on Locomotive Breath, Mr. Anderson?
Well, luckily it's one of the songs that I really like because I play it pretty much in every concert, and it's a song really written about. I know it comes from 1971, but it was about the economic gravy train, the unstoppable locomotive that we're stuck on and out of control. It's about economic growth, population growth. It's the things that are very much on our minds today.
Wow.
But it's a kind of a song that works for me just as well in this day and age as it did back in 1971.
Nice.
In fact, telling the story of Jethro Tull, not the rock band, but the 18th century agriculturalist who invented the seed drill. And so I thought I would try and tell his life story, but set reimagined in the present day near future. So using a lot of the best of Jethro Tull material to tell the story of his life. It's a kind of I suppose, paying homage to the person after whom we were named by our agent back in 1968. So it's payback time. I thought I'd give him more than just a name check.
Ian, are you a homo eroticus?
I'm a homoeroticus on a good Sunday morning. Yeah, we are wandering humans. That's what homoeroticus.
Of course,
tongue-in-cheek reference to the fact that we are a migratory species. We're opportunists. We go where the grass is greener.
You know, when he stands there on one leg playing the flute, it's awesome. There's a reason they still sell out all around the world after all this time because they're great. It's a great live show. Hit it. You know, I play a little bit of this. Ian, be blessed. I hope all you good folks that are like family to me, I mean, distant relatives, but not like Ben Affleck's, not like Ben Affleck's relatives that are slave owners, but
that's the worst.
God. But, like family that we just don't talk to. Hope you had a nice Easter, everybody. Yo, Jake, what's up?
Hey, what's happening, Mancow, man? Love you guys. Love the show.
What's happening? What's happening, Jake? We're doing a radio show. What can I do for you?
Well, all right. So I got a problem. I need you guys' help, some insight and everything. So
please, we're here to help. That's why we're here, Jake.
Well, hopefully, man. Hopefully, we can do this. So I have a buddy of mine. I've known him since college. He's gay. He's getting married. I'm super happy for him. But he invited me to his bachelor party, and it's in Las Vegas, and all of his other guy friends are gay, and I'm straight, and I don't have a problem with that, obviously, but I don't know if I should go to this bachelor party, be surrounded by all these gay guys, and knowing what they're going to do for the whole night, and ruin their fun by
Hang on. Does a straight guy added into the big gay party ruin it? We'll talk about it next here on The Loop. I'm rubbing my face against the microphone right now. Yeah, you hear nothing. I look at my Harry's razor and I say these two words in my biggest ballsy announcer voice. It's 6:40, by the way, at The Loop. I look at my Harry's razor and I say,
shave me.
That's it. And my wife keeps using my old razors to shave her legs. And so I'm now using it to shave my backside. Do you ever shave your backside?
I don't.
Shave me.
Well, you see, I get the butt sweats, and so it gets very hairy down there, and I have to shave. Do you hear what I'm saying, Abe the Chameleon?
I do.
Excellent. Okay, so what I was thinking about as I was up and shaving for Easter, getting ready to go to church and see the in-laws and all the family and friends, and we always invite a couple of homeless, nice. Several dozen African-American homeless people to come out to Barrington to sit with us. I want to look good, and I was shaving, and I'm thinking, for $10, who wouldn't do this? That's it. It's $10. Wouldn't you take a chance on $10?
Oh, yeah.
And how much? I mean, even if you hate my guts, wouldn't you think maybe he's got something here for $10? This is the best $10 you'll ever spend. Okay. Yeah. So you get $5 off. It's usually $15. They don't discount, but they're going to do it for Mancow fans. Just look at your computer and say,
shave me.
And if it won't, if it doesn't, mine's set up to automatically reorder when I look at my computer and say,
shave me.
But maybe yours isn't. You go to harrys.com, HARRYS, HARRYS, and then you type in my name. I guess my name is what they call, in air quotes, the promo code. Mancow, MANCOW. You're going to get, you normally pay $32 for this and have to wait around the store waiting for them to unlock that cabinet to get your razor blades, right, men? Okay, harrys.com. You're going to get the kit here. You're going to get the razor, the moisturizing cream, and 3 blade sets. You'll be saving. I can go half a year on $10.
That's
and
amazing.
It's the best shave of your life. So, are you ready?
Shave me.
That's it. harrys.com. Type in Mancow. Hugh Jackman's kids almost died.
What?
The Riptide. We'll talk about that coming up.
Wow.
Is the original Pumpkins getting back together? The Machine Gun Preacher at 7 o'clock. Andrew W.K. John Waite of the Babies.
Nice.
And Bad English is going to be here. Your phone calls coming up. And 2 tickets to the sold-out Metro show. Have you heard the clue yet for the movie? If you know what the movie is, if you name it, and the clue is Batman versus Superman being the #1 movie on Earth right now. Anyway, we're going to send you to our sold-out, can't buy them, tickets to the Metro for Cheap Trick coming up on April Fool's Day. Call us. 6:47 right now at the Loop. This is it, the party for the end of time, and we are in the end of days. The apocalypse is around the corner. I mean, didn't you see the Superman movie? I didn't, but all these people coming from outer space to kill us. Something bad's got to happen. Were you there when ZZ Top over the weekend was calling me to the stage?
What?
Guys, I had everybody calling me. Where are you? Did I ever say to ZZ Top that I was going to be there?
No, you never did.
I mean, I'm sure I do. Like, yeah, I'll see you there.
No, you never said that to them.
You probably did, actually.
At the Four Winds Casino.
Yes.
You did tell them that because
25th.
you mentioned that it's not far from here. I'll be there.
I was kind of kidding. It's in Michigan, right?
Yeah.
It's only like an hour and a half away, though.
An hour and a half. Brother, I'm not driving 3 hours to see ZZ Top. Sorry, I like ZZ Top, but they're going to be here this summer. I mean, they're coming here. I don't know if it's announced yet. And I saw them last year, and the year before that, and then the year before that, and then the year before that, and then the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that, and They're either going to be at Ravinia or the Chicago Theater this summer.
Okay.
Because that's where they are every year.
Right. Ravinia's right by your house. Chicago Theater.
Ravinia,
right
I could
across the
walk
street.
to.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But evidently, man, people are calling me.
They were asking you to get up on stage.
I feel awful.
That's so embarrassing. Did somebody go up?
Mancow's in the bathroom, man. He'll come on up there.
And my boy, my boy was telling me, Billy is like, hey, man, where's Mancow? We're looking forward to him.
Germans like his ass so round.
Yes.
From that Illinois town.
You know, Hoff.
David Hasselhoff from LaGrange.
Yeah, he's from
you know
LaGrange.
What I'm talking about 3 miles wide.
Exactly.
Founded in 1879.
Did you know that?
Along US 45.
LaGrange.
They got a Frank Lloyd Wright house out there. It's Cook County.
Everybody wants to leave.
Tate's ice cream is fine, but don't eat the lime. And you've got a 5 to get some scappers to dine. Zaza's Italians on the line. Dan Lipinski's is handshaken. Have mercy.
650. How embarrassing for me. And I should be a hero, I guess. But I don't feel like a hero. I feel like a zero. I'll tell that story coming up.
Aww.
I did something very heroic.
That's awesome. But you're embarrassed?
Well, I'll tell you coming up. The trouble living on Glory Hole Drive, plainclothes cops who I don't like them. The bandit car is coming, and I really think I want one.
Oh, it looks awesome.
You should get one.
I really think I want one. What?
You have money. You only live once. Do it.
You know what? I have money. I don't know.
Trade in your other car.
I don't know if a Ford Flex or my yellow 72 Ford Maverick. Which one? I mean, it's a joke. It's a joke. This car is going to be $70,000.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. I don't know what you think I make. I don't have. Let's buy a bandit car. Lease it. They're not going to lease them, pal. Anyway, Kathy the Greek at my Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 coming up. John Waite, Missing You. I love that song, going to be here. And, of course, Song with the Babies and Songs with Bad English. And I got phone scammed. Someone actually had the cojones, and I know it was you. I come in this morning, there's a recording. He says he didn't do it. Anyway, we'll play the phone. They tried to phone scam me.
How dare they?
How dare they?
You're no fun, too, by the way.
By the way, as a member of we're part of the Sox media family.
Yes.
Mark Strella's here from Fox. Mark, welcome to the program.
Hey, good morning.
I wasn't saying Fox. I was saying Sox, S-O-X.
Right.
Which is actually how you tell someone to go F off in Cantonese.
Oh. Can't wait.
S-O-X.
Sox are going to win the World Series this year.
But $59. All games April and May right now.
Really?
All games.
All games.
Probably about 30, at least 30 games.
You could get 30 games worth of tickets.
So about $2 a game
for
we're looking at.
$59?
Yes. 2 months.
That's crazy.
Every game in April and May, and they play almost every day. So half are on the road, half are here, probably about 30 games.
Why are they doing this? Can they not sell tickets?
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I don't know, but I'm telling you, I think I'm guessing that we began our media partnership at the most opportune time. we really got in. We really got in at a good time. Yeah. This is John Waite, and it's 6:52 in the morning. Okay, let's go to Mike. Mike in Manhattan. How are you?
Mancow, love your show, brother. Crazy bastard.
Hey, you son
He
of a bitch.
must be listening on the app.
So
Manhattan?
So tell me the story.
Manhattan.
Manhattan, Kansas, or Manhattan?
Manhattan, New York. Manhattan, Illinois, buddy.
Okay. All
South
right.
of Toilet.
Manhattan, New York.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Superman versus Batman, or Batman versus Superman, reverse it. What? Tell me about it. I heard it blew.
Dude, it sucked, man. The movie started 7:30. I didn't get out of there until a quarter after 10. It was nothing having to do with Batman or Superman. I mean, any projection that we've had growing up to Batman and Superman, in my eyes, was nothing with that movie. I fell asleep in it. My kid fell asleep in it. The wife loved it, but she just liked Batman.
Yeah.
My advice to you is don't go see it. Anybody else?
Well, that's what I'm hearing from everybody that I respect, everybody that I love, everybody I know that's gone, except for you, knucklehead. You liked it.
Oh, yeah. It was great.
Yeah. So everything. I should tell you, and I don't mean any offense by this, but just so everybody knows listening, he's very, very stupid. I don't mean any offense by it.
The majority rules.
Okay. But, well, we all think you're stupid, yeah, so majority would rule. And by the way, completely the wrong thing to say at that moment.
Yeah, right?
Again, illustrating, very stupid. When I say no offense, what is the normal response that human beings have?
None taken.
None taken. Okay, so let's try it again. Why don't you do a normal, conditioned human response instead of stupid nonsense? You ready?
Majority rules.
I think you're a jackass and a fool, and your movie opinions mean nothing to me, but no offense.
None taken.
There you go.
Nice. Oh, that was great. Nice job.
What did you think? What did you think of Batman versus Superman? We want to hear. We got a Superman movie of sorts. No, exactly. In the mystery movie, we'll send you to that sold-out loop show at the Metro to see Cheap Trick.
Damn.
Jake?
Yes, sir.
A straight guy going to a gay wedding. Your thoughts, your feelings. I want to have that coming up. And I want to do that phone scam as soon as we come back from Mr. Beef.
Nice.
I was sitting over at Mr. Beef having a delicious beef sandwich when someone tried to phone scam me. Mark,
you really took it well.
Mark, unseasonably cold yesterday or not?
No, yesterday we got 63 degrees. So you know what? At your house, it was unseasonably cold.
Well, that's just because the wife is frigid.
Well, you know what are you
going to do? This is Mancow. You know, guys, I had a great day and I had a bad day. Nobody found my Easter eggs yesterday. I did my own Easter egg hunt.
Huh,
and
nice.
Stupid me put them in the theater showing Brothers Grimsley. and nobody found them.
I can't get through here, lady. There's something
It's 7 o'clock.
Superman's drunk.
And now it's time
Superman's
for the Mancow
drunk.
mystery movie.
What are you looking at? Huh?
Excuse me, Superman. It's me, Ricky.
All right.
From Smallville.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591.
All right, Patrick.
Or 591-ROLL.
Patrick,
Yes,
hello.
sir.
Okay, this is not for the mystery movie, all right, pal?
Right.
Okay. No, because people do that. Oh, and by the way, the mystery movie Superman 3, do I win?
Right.
Yeah, no, that's not why I'm
like
talking to
that.
you. We're talking about something else. So go ahead, Patrick. What's up?
All right. Well, first of all, did you see it?
I honestly, brother, I wouldn't have missed it. I wouldn't have missed it. There's no way I would have missed Batman versus Superman. I love the comic. I'm a comic book reader. Are you kidding me? I am there. And then everybody I know said, "Oh, it's awful.
The worst.
It's awful."
Yep.
And my whole thing that I think was, people are going in expecting nonstop fighting and action, but it's really a plot movie for what's going to be, I assume, Justice League. And I think people need to understand that instead of going in with the mindset that it's going to be Batman and Superman duking it out for 2.5 hours.
Patrick, I understand what you say, but let me just give the other side of what you're saying, okay? People need to understand this and that. People don't have to understand Jack Shiznit.
No, they don't.
And it's kind of like when people get, they'll give me like the latest Wilco CD. You got to listen to it 4 or 5 times.
If you don't get it the first time, then that means it sucks.
Well, no, and I'm like that. And there is movies I would say that about. There are movies that you cannot get the first time. Apocalypse Now.
Okay.
I can't explain it. You have to see it 4 or 5 times, and then it gets in you, and you understand what it is. And when it finally opens up to you, oh, man. And there are movies that just get better the more you watch them.
Sure.
And, of course, I'm talking about Beastmaster with Mark Singer.
Yes.
No. It's like, the Brothers Grimsley sucked. It sucked. You got to see it a few times. No, I didn't like it.
Right.
You ever have anybody, man, it's really cool music, man. KMFDM, man. You got to try it out. Yeah.
I just heard that a couple weeks ago, actually. Someone told me that.
Yeah, I don't
like
it.
KMFDM?
I don't like it. Oh, I remember there was a guy.
I literally just heard someone say that.
There was a guy that used to corner me in the hallway of the building. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. You're pretty cool. But you got to play Felix the House Cat, man. I'm telling you, your audience will go crazy.
He's awesome. He's a friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Well, it's probably Felix the House Cat that was cornering me. Anyway, I'm just saying, guys, like this guy. Well, if you were expecting, the fact is most people, and my friends are hip to Batman and Superman.
It's called Batman versus Superman. What does that mean? Fighting.
Well, whatever.
Rocky versus Apollo is a fight, not an origin story. Verse.
Guys. This is the geekiest geek I'm going to get here for a second, but they do the Batman origin story again. If you don't know that Batman's parents were killed, and now if you don't know that by now from how many freaking movies,
exactly,
and it's in there, in there. We have to learn that. So, whatever. I know these things, but when I express them on the radio, they're very boring. See, everybody knows young Bruce Wayne's parents were killed, and then Alfred took over. A survey found that Batman versus Superman audiences preferred Batman to Superman over colonoscopy, but not much more. Not much more. All right, the Machine Gun Preacher is going to join us shortly. Your phone call shortly. I got to give away these sold-out tickets. You can't buy these tickets. They're going to scalp for crazy prices. The Metro, this isn't a big venue for Cheap Trick's triumphant return home after the Hall of Fame. What a great weekend. Did you hear last night? Cheap Trick took over the station. Last night, Cheap Trick DJ'd on the Loop. Sunday morning, I got up, and it's just, guys, it's just hilarious. It's the funniest damn thing on radio to me. Sammy Hagar.
Right.
He does Sunday mornings on the Loop.
I bet he had his highest ratings ever because everyone was driving to church for Easter.
That's a good call.
When you think about Jesus and the resurrection, you think about Sammy Hagar over on the Loop.
He broke records this Sunday.
Today, I'm still laughing. Yesterday, I get up and we're getting ready for church. The kids and we're listening to the Loop on the way over to church. Went over to Harvest, and yeah, man. Today I'm playing songs with guitar. I'm not even kidding. It's hysterical. The guy puts no time into his show.
He doesn't have to.
He's Sammy Hagar.
Right?
Hey, man. Sam, maybe we could get these lists approved.
Hey, man. You're Sam Hagar.
Right.
You're playing songs in the rock and roll format. Today I'm playing songs with guitar. Yeah. Wow. That's so unique. Songs with guitar. Sammy, I like it. All of his handlers are going, good one, Sammy.
Little white lie's been around for years.
Oh. Is James Eha back with the Pumpkins? ADD News coming up. Traffic with Kathy the Greek. She went to my big fat Greek wedding, too. Mark Strella's here. Mark, the famous TV weatherman who's slimming down like crazy. Are you having trouble in your marriage?
What marriage?
HDTV, why are you slimming down?
Just so I look better for you, Mancow.
Okay, no, something. Did the suits over at Fox tell you, hey?
Suits?
Huh?
Like I ever listened to them.
Oh, come on.
Right.
He's like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
When Bill Bozen tells you to hop, you hop. When Welsh tells you to hop, you hop. Those are my old bosses. Yeah. Okay, so why are you slimming down?
Just so I can,
side action? What's going on?
Enjoying life, man. It's all about enjoying life.
Oh, you want to live a little longer?
Yeah,
okay.
What a concept.
Okay. So what are we looking at? What's the next couple of days like?
Well, today we've got clouds this morning, sunshine this afternoon, low 50s, upper 50s tomorrow, more sunshine, and some rain by Wednesday.
I love how he just goes into it.
I know.
He wasn't a weatherman 30 seconds ago.
No, I have to do that.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, I'm your weatherman.
Can you name the music? I'm your weatherman?
I could until, I didn't have coffee this morning.
No, come on, stop. You don't know it?
Of course
I do.
You know it.
Yeah, I know it.
What is it?
I can't remember.
The theme to what movie? Come on.
Oh, it's Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
You're asking for the artist and title.
Oh. Who is the artist?
What?
Who is the artist?
Mark.
No one knows.
I do know who.
Because usually when people say what,
it's Mark Strell Sr.
Give God the first portion of your income. Say that with me. Give God the first portion of your income. Give it first. Not after the deducts. Not after the Social Security. Not after all these things that you check. Well, I'm going to give God a little what's left. You do, and that's what you're going to get from God.
Hey, preacher.
Hey, man.
Is AC/DC going to make your head explode?
I like it.
I know you do. This is a rock and roll guy. This is the guy that carries the gun and goes in and rescues kids kidnapped by Muslims in the Sudan. And he has a gun. He's very controversial. And he does the peace and love thing. But if that doesn't work, he'll kill you. to get back kids you've kidnapped. And maybe you saw the movie where Gerard Butler that plays you?
Yeah.
Gerard Butler plays him in the movie, and it's an incredible story. And the story that sent Sam, I'm sorry, but just to let people know, the story that God, it's just so 7:08 here in the morning on a Monday, and it's a stupid radio show, but I need to be serious for just one moment, and it's one of the most incredible moments, horrific moments, not only in the movie, but in my friend's life, and it sent him into a tailspin that I witnessed that lasted for years. And they went in to save these kids that have been kidnapped. You've seen some of the stories. Michelle Obama and others save these rescued kids, right?
What's the name of the movie? Machine
Gun Preacher. And he loaded up a truck with these kids, and they're begging. Other kids are begging to get on. And he said, the car wouldn't move out of the jungle. The truck would not move. Wow. And they were hanging off the side of the truck, and he had to say, kids.
Oh, my God.
We can't bring you.
Oh.
And he went back, and they were all hacked to bits, laying in a big pile for him.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you think that would affect you?
No kidding.
So where other people are big talk, and I've done a lot of TV with this guy and everything, but where other people are big talk, this guy goes in, and he just does it. He just does it. Angels of East Africa is his group, which I've supported. Not enough. I should do more. Sam, what's the latest? A TV show? I know they're going to do another movie. That's the talk.
Yeah.
Part 2.
There's a part 2 that should be coming out sometime within the next few years. I'm actually filming an A&E show right now about the work that we do here in the U.S. as well. But really, to be honest with you, Mancow, everything you see, everything you hear on the news, I think we need to get ready for what has been happening in Sudan, Africa. Get ready for it right here in America.
What are you talking about, Sam?
Man, I'm talking about the Muslims. I'm talking about the terrorists. I'm talking about everything that's happening around the world, you know.
Yeah.
For so many years, we have said, oh, it's not going to happen here. It's not going to happen here. Hey, it's already happened here on 9/11, and it's already happening in other countries around the world, you know.
There are lots of good Muslims. We're not talking about all Muslims. We're talking about followers of Islam, which means submit. And Sharia law and the Islamic ideal is absolutely against everything that America stands for. It can't coexist. It can't. If you believe in freedom and eating bacon and having a pet dog and treating a woman as equal and not killing homosexuals and should I go on, you're probably not going to be able to live under Sharia law. So, look, this Superman versus Batman, this battle of the cultures, this clash, the setup's been happening for a long time. I'm just amazed how nobody names it. Nobody will say what it is.
Right, absolutely. Well, that's because our government is involved in a lot of it. And I know, don't start talking politics. I mean, but hey, if something doesn't happen soon with our government, it's only going to get worse.
Okay.
It's going to keep getting worse.
Why are these kids being kidnapped? Why are they being kidnapped?
You know, it all goes down. What's happening in South Sudan is you got a rebel leader that is kidnapping children to turn them into child soldiers.
This is Cooney. His name is Cooney.
Congo.
Yeah, now it's happening in the Congo.
Yeah.
So you know, Michelle Obama, everybody's holding up signs, save the children, and we know where the children are, and yet nobody's done anything.
Right. I can tell you very easily what to do, you know.
Yeah.
Give me some money, send me in.
Yeah. Hundreds of kids. You can see the videos on. What's your website, Sam?
All you got to remember stuff is like, excuse me, just remember, okay, Machine Gun Preacher. You can Google that and come right to the website, Machine Gun Preacher.
He brought in one kid onto my show that, I don't know if you remember this, Mark, when we were doing the TV show, it brought a kid in that had his nose hacked off with a machete.
Oh.
Wow.
And they'll do delightful things like, what they do is they go into Christian villages and they grab the children and cut off arms and legs and rape moms in front of the kids, and then they turn the kids in. The girls become sex slaves and the boys become soldiers. Oh. And they either do it or they die. And, you know, you watch your brothers and sisters get their arms hacked off one at a time and your mom raped and your dad killed immediately. You're pretty much willing to do whatever it takes to survive. And these kids are brainwashed and they're zombies. Forget Walking Dead last night. These kids are truly of the Walking Dead. And he goes in and gets them.
Wow.
He's been shot at. And, of course, people say he shouldn't do that. He goes in with a pearl-handled handgun and freaking does it. Wow. This guy's a badass. And he listens to rock and roll, and he drives a Harley, and he has tattoos, and he can't do that. Guess what? He does it. He does it. The rock and roll preacher, the machine gun preacher, Sam Childers, and his new show on A&E. When it gets closer, I want to put you on and we'll talk about it, Sam. You keep up the good work. You sick of turning the other cheek? Yeah, me too. Jake?
Yes, sir.
You're going to a big fat gay wedding. I want to talk about that coming up. I got phone scammed. I can't believe you thought you could phone scam me, the master. Seriously.
That's right. You're
Don't
the
tell me you're going to
Master
Mr.
student.
Beef when you leave
Not
studio.
since Anakin turned on Obi-Wan has this happened. How dare you? You know what? Brant Miller's next door.
He is.
And he looks awful.
Let's
He
go
looks
see
like
him.
he's near death. Let's kick the door in and you can... Let's have a weatherman off. A weatherman off.
Wow.
I'll take Strel.
Mr. Beef.
Hey, is this Mr. Beef?
Yes.
By chance, is Mancow in there today? Because I'm thinking
Sure,
about...
I'm talking to him right now.
What's that?
I'm talking to him right now.
To Mancow?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, you want to talk to him?
No, I don't even... Wait, hang on. You're saying Superstar Mancow is in there right now?
Superstar Mancow's in here right now. And who are you, may I ask?
My name's Rusty. I live in Joliet.
Okay. Yeah, he's here. You want to talk to him?
Yeah, put him on the phone.
One of your fans.
One of my fans? Okay. Hello?
Wait a minute. You're telling me that you're actually in there having a beef sandwich at the same time that I'm calling Mr. Beef?
You listen to me, face. I know who this is, okay? Don't try to phone scam me, you piece of okay? Hang up the phone. I'm sorry. It's one of my guys. They think they're funny. Asshole. Idiot.
Hello.
Is that really Mancow?
Yeah, we don't want our clientele messed with, man. Okay?
Ooh, he got tough. When you heard Mancow get tough, he had to get tough.
Wait a
also.
minute.
You don't mess with Joe from Mr. Beef.
I am shocked.
Yeah.
At me.
Right, I know.
Oh man,
boy, you take it well.
You
folks get people every day after the show. You get one. Push it up, F face. I'll kill you.
Wait a minute. You're saying that I can dish it out, but I can't take it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. All right. Hey, Guns N' Roses.
Yes! They announced it. They're coming to Chicago. No date yet.
No date
but
yet.
We're in the city list.
Is it 22 concerts? 22
I thought it was
concerts.
17, but you might be right.
And they're saying Axl with AC/DC is legit. All right, I got to give away these. This show's sold out. I want to give you these tickets, and then at 8 o'clock, I want to tell you about how I am a big hero.
Okay.
I should be on the cover of the newspaper,
Right.
but how I'm also a zero. I did something very heroic,
Yes.
and yet it haunts me. I want to tell you that story at 8
Wow.
a.m. So 45 minutes or so, a little less than that.
Call right now to the Mancow Show. Call right now to the Mancow Show.
Let your voice be heard, Chicagoland. Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That number again, 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL.
Call.
The Mancow on the loop.
The Greeks come out at night.
The Greeks come out at night.
The Greeks come out at night.
You've seen them, Chicago.
The Greeks come out at night.
The girls with their birthing hips, the men with their cigarettes.
Hey, Mancow, it's Kathy the Greek. I'm at Movie Co. in Rosemont. I just saw my big fat Greek wedding. So what'd you guys think of the movie?
Contrived, over the top, too many one-liners. The first one was much better.
Ma, what'd you think of the movie?
They were a good movie. It's fun, funny.
And what did you think about the characters?
I like the girl, yeah. She's Greek.
Yeah, she's Greek.
She don't look Greek.
Yeah, she's half Greek.
Oh, half Greek.
What do you think the other half is?
Kseni.
All right. So what did you think of the movie?
I did not think it was good as the first one. The first one was much sweeter and much more romantic. This one was too much one-liners.
I really liked it. I thought it was pretty cute. We laughed the whole time.
Was it as good as the first one?
Absolutely.
Would you recommend the movie?
Yeah, I loved it. The first one was definitely near to my heart, but this one was just as funny.
At night. The Greeks come out at night.
They come out at night. They smoke at night. Miss Greek,
Yes.
what do you think?
I saw it twice. That's how much I loved it.
Damn.
And it's not because I'm Greek. It's not because I'm Greek. But
Everything's
I saw it
because you're
twice.
Greek.
You guys, I laughed out loud throughout the whole thing. It was so funny to me.
Yeah.
And it's not as good as the first one,
Right.
but it was really nice to see the characters again. We all love these characters so much. It was just
Wait,
fun to see
you
them
got a
on
mouse in your
screen.
pocket? And it's not funny. It's funny to you because you're Greek.
No, it was funny.
Oh,
and
come
people
on.
applauded at the
Come
end.
on.
A piece of souvlaki. Well, there's saga naki feta cheese, terra musalata, octopus, gyros, all stuffed inside the pita, potatoes and some shrimp, and a hunk of baklava. And how about the cheeseburger and the large Pepsi?
I heard a rumor. I don't want to say what it
You're
is.
You're going to ruin the movie.
Is it
for
true
people
what I was
who
throwing
Yes,
down?
don't say
I heard
that.
a rumor about a character.
Spoiler
alert! A spoiler alert.
Don't say
A character
it.
dies?
No.
It's something. I
The
can't say
guy
what
with the
character it
Windex, is he
Can I just say
alive?
what
He should
character it
be-
is?
Yes.
It's something about Joey Fatone in the movie.
He's gay.
What?
I don't know. Is he?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, who cares?
God.
I really doubt, Kathy, that people listening to
It
my
only made
show.
$18 million, so obviously there wasn't a mad rush to see it.
I doubt the people listening are going to be the people listening to the Mancow show.
Can I tell you something?
You got to know your audience,
Yeah, but you're
sister.
Kathy the Greek on the Mancow show, and Kathy the Greek brings the Greek listeners.
Joey
so now you just
Fatone.
killed it.
Wait, does he like have sex with a guy in it? Or
Joey
something?
Fatone likes dudes in the movie. Nobody cares.
It was great.
What
Nobody
does he
cares
do
about-
though? Do they actually show him doing stuff?
Mark
Yeah,
Strello
they
has
show-
been experimenting. Hey, Jake. Jake.
Yes, sir.
A perfect setup for you. So you're going to a wedding. You got a friend that's a guy and he's gay. The bachelor party, they're all gay guys. There's going to be dancing guys and stuff. The bride is a guy, and you want to know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I love him as a friend. I mean, we've been friends for almost 10 years now and everything. So I want to be there, and of course I'm going to be there at the wedding. But I know what's going to happen at the bachelor party. You know, there's an email chain going out. They've already outlined what they want to do.
It's gonna
I'm
be
the
a
only
daisy
straight guy
chain.
there. I don't want to, I don't want to ruin anybody else's fun. So I don't know if I should go or if I should just make up an excuse or what.
Hey, brother, let me tell you something. Two of my closest friends are dudes, Clay and Kent. And even if you don't appreciate what they do, you can you can love them without loving
Right.
them. You know what I'm saying? And you love this friend of yours, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, nothing could keep me from someone that I love's wedding. And you don't have to support it. You don't have to be part of it. Maybe you're even against gay marriage. It doesn't matter. You be there for your friend.
That's the thing, and I'm definitely going to be there for a wedding. I just
Listen,
don't
brother,
know if I should go to this bachelor party.
if I was in like a spaceship, okay, like Charlton Heston in the 1968 classic Planet of the Apes, okay, and I came back to this planet, and very well, this could happen, and it's a gay planet, I wouldn't be gay. Nothing could turn me gay. Nothing could turn a gay person straight.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm not. Well, I don't know. Maybe some counseling I've heard, but I just let's assume that. So are you afraid, sir, that you damn dirty heterosexuals, you've turned the planet gay? I don't know.
He should absolutely go to the bachelor party. Because
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Hot women love gay men.
And then you can pretend like you're gay and then make out with them.
Right.
No.
Because they'll make out with gay guys.
No, why would you make out with other guys? Oh, you mean the women
The
there?
hot chicks.
You guys are missing something.
What?
See, at the gay bachelor party, there aren't women, idiots.
Yes, there are. When they
What,
go to
servers?
the gay bars, absolutely. No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Kathy,
groups of
Kathy,
girls go
shush.
to gay bars.
Kathy, shush. Jake, hello.
Yes.
You love your friend?
I do.
Then you go to the wedding. What else? What's the problem? He's a close friend?
Oh, well, I'm going to go to the wedding. I just don't know if I should go to the bachelor party just so I don't want to ruin people's fun by being there. You know, I don't know.
You think you'll be the stiff straight?
But, I mean, I don't know if there are going to be hot girls there. I mean, you know, it's kind of incentive.
party.
Have you made love to yourself and thought about what it might be like there?
No.
Oh.
Sometimes when it's lonely.
Yeah, exactly. I've done it. You feel so guilty, and in 15 minutes, you're ready to go again. I don't know. Sir, if you love your friend, you go to the bachelor party. Right?
I think you're right, and that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Thank you. Mancow Group
great,
Therapy, do we
Mancow.
all
Thank
agree?
you.
I don't know if I'm great or not, but thank you.
You're incredible.
The party favors are going to be something.
I can't get through here, lady. There's something happening.
Hey, look! Superman's drunk!
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
What are you looking at? Huh?
Excuse me, Superman. It's me, Ricky. Ricky from Smallville.
All right. If you know what it is, call and win.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
This is for tickets to our sold-out Cheap Trick concert at the Metro.
Greg.
Hi, my name is Tom, and I just woke up, and I'd like to come down to your pen store.
Okay.
What kind of pens do you sell? What do you recommend?
Well, we've got several different brands.
Are any of those pens Crow-Quill pens?
I don't
It
know.
has a flexible metal point that can create a variety of delicate lines, textures, and tones.
Okay. No, I've got fountain pens.
Did you know fountain pens use water-based liquid ink delivered through a nib?
Yes.
Do you sell dip pens or rollerball pens?
Yes, we do.
What about felt tip pens and highlighters?
Yep, we have those as well.
Did you know a quill is a pen made from a flight feather of a large bird, which is most often a goose?
Yep.
And a reed pen is cut from a reed or bamboo. Probably more bamboo than reeds.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
What's your favorite kind of pen, Tom?
I used to use a ballpoint, actually.
I don't like the ballpoint pen because it dispenses that viscous oil-based ink by rolling a small hard sphere, usually 0.17 to 1.2 millimeters, and made of brass, steel, or tungsten carbide. It's really replaced the fountain pen as the most popular tool for everyday writing and drawing.
Right.
Do you think you have paper there?
We have some paper, not a whole lot.
Do you sell donuts?
Nope.
What's your favorite type of donut, Tom?
Hey, I don't have time for all this, sir.
Superman versus Batman rules the world, but it's awful by all accounts. Donald Trump coming up. Your phone call's coming up. Mark Strell, the beloved Fox personality, is here.
Yes.
Fallon loses it on Shandling. We'll have that for you. Andrew WK in a half hour. John Waite in a half hour. And my story about how I'm a hero, but I feel like a zero. Coming up. Derek.
Yes.
From the mean streets of Wilmette. We're probably neighbors.
Love your show, brother.
Hey, let me ask you something. Where do you hang out in Wilmette? I'm looking for a cool place. You ever go to Taco Lago?
Oh, absolutely.
They
Outstanding.
They have burritos there. What about Rock House? You ever go to Rock House?
Nope. No, I haven't been there.
Dude, you're missing out on the coolest. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Where else do you hang out? How about Gusto? You ever go over to Gusto?
Yeah, we've been there.
Okay.
Been there.
Guys, there's you see, you guys are looking at me like, what's he talking about? There's like 4 restaurants.
Yeah, that's all you have. That's it. In the whole town. That's right.
Yeah. Hey, have you been to the theater? There's one theater, 2 screens, yes.
Oh, nice.
Actually, my house has a better theater than the theater.
You have a theater in your house?
I have a TV. Believe me, it's better. It's an old theater. Not for profit. I wish it was for profit. They might do something a little better. Anyway, all right, brother, what do you think it is?
I think it's Superman 3.
I will see you at the Metro for our sold-out Cheap Trick show.
Hell yeah!
And bring somebody cool with you, will you?
You are now about to witness the strength of the Mancow. Straight out of Chi-Town. Crazy mother named Mancow.
You guys have no idea. You think you got it tough here in the city?
When you call
North Shore problems?
If there's a trigger, you get the sound off. You too, boy, if you mess with Cow.
I've been trying to get a kayak slip for 2 years.
That's what Cow's all about. For the punk morning DJs are showing out. Coming straight out of Wilmette.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I've been trying to get a. Who do I have to grease? Maybe. Hey, Derek, maybe you can help me. Whose pond do I have to grease to get a kayak slip? So I put my kayak on the beach. The Smashing Pumpkins. James Eha jumped up on stage. Billy said, "Yeah, no, that is James Eha." People didn't know if it was, James Eha or just some waiter from the Chinese restaurant there.
But it was a waiter, but it was James Eha.
Yeah. Yes. Siamese Dream, Today, Disarm, Rocket, and others. And then they sang Happy Birthday to him. Jimmy Chamberlain was backing the band. He's as good as it gets on drums. Pretty awesome. And the L.A. crowd was wowed. Love Cheese remixing. Cheap Trick right now in our Lava Lamp Love Lounge. And your chance for more tickets coming up to see Cheap Trick at our sold-out Metro show. Hang on.
Hey, this is Robin Zander from Cheap Trick.
The Loop's all right. Mancow's all right. He just seems a little strange.
We're on 97.9 The Loop, Chicago's Cheap Trick station.
Devin?
Hey, man, I love your show.
I want to help you with this liar, okay?
Oh, absolutely, man.
Okay, you hang on. I'm going to help you with the liar next. Hang on.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time board op with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
You got to be kidding me, ladies and gentlemen. One of the main players in Bad Company is here. His name is Simon Kirk.
Rock and roll, prostate health, metal.
Yes! Wow! Yes! Are you going to need to check my prostate today?
Absolutely.
Every time you're here. You got to warm those fudge fingers. You just got to.
After our show yesterday, we got some sad news. We found out that we lost our friend Gary Shandling. It's so sad. One of the greatest comedians to ever live. He's just brilliant, and
Jimmy Fallon.
Just his delivery and his timing and his subtle jokes. He's just the best. I just love him. I mean, he's one of the greatest stand-up comedians ever. I think if you're thinking about getting into stand-up comedy, or if you just like watching it, you can't go through without seeing Gary Shandling and studying this guy. We knew him. He's a friend of the show, and I would talk to him all the time. He's just one of the funniest guys ever, but he's just brilliant, and I'm really going to miss the guy. So if you don't know Gary Shandling, if you don't know him, or if you love him and just want to spend a couple hours laughing, go to our website, tonightshow.com. We put a bunch of our favorite Gary Shandling clips up there, and if you leave a comment, just say how nice his hair looks. He'd like it.
No mention of the Gary Shandling show? Really? Or what was it called? What was the show?
Larry
Talk
Sanders.
show? Larry
and
Sanders.
He also had the Gary Shandling show.
No, the Larry Sanders show. Hey, if you want to finance or refinance your home, then you need to do what I did, and that's called David Hochberg. He's the vice president over at Pearl Mortgage. God, he saved one lady $13,000 in closing costs. That's how they get you. I love that. And then I needed some stamp when I bought my house on the mean streets of the North Shore. Oh, you need a stamp. Do you know about this?
Oh, yeah.
And there's some
stamp for?
Yeah. What?
What's the stamp for?
Who knows? Some old lady sitting there, stamp.
Government scam.
Government scam. Mm-hmm. So I'm all done. I'm already broke. I don't know how I'm going to feed the kids. I put every dime into the place.
Right.
Been saving up to buy a house, and that's what I did.
Sure.
Everything is gone. Everything is gone. Everything.
Wow.
$1,000 for a stamp.
$1,000.
And then you put it on the sheet, and she goes, "Thank you."
Yeah.
The bastards. Anyway, we talked to one lady that saved $1,000 a month. I mean, this is a big difference in your life, and that's what Hochberg does. If you want to finance or refinance, then we talked with the vet who didn't know about VA loans and how you could defer things and move things and everything else. So, and you don't want to get your advice, and there's all kinds of tax implications. You don't want to go to Willie Nelson. You want to go to David Hochberg, okay? So he can pre-qualify you. You don't need to use your realtors, people. You can use him and save a ton of money. So if you purchase a home and you want to finance or refinance, call Hochberg, 312-751-1333. That's 312-751-1333. And you wonder, how long am I going to talk about this? Not much longer. Not much longer. And as soon as I'm finished with this, I'm going to talk about April Rose Sounding Dirty and your chance to win some cool stuff, okay? So WLUPDavid.com to finance or refinance. He's helped me. He's helped thousands of Loop listeners, and you can call him, Hochberg, 312-751-1333 or WLUPDavid.com.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your Loop rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty. But it's not. You get a lot if you're important. And if you mess with the wrong one, you might catch a virus.
Oh,
you do
I know
it
what
with
it is.
yourself,
I know what it is.
But it's better when you do it with a friend. Okay, perverts, get your mind
The Mark
out
Strell
of the gutter now and call Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
Gwen Stefani is at the top of the charts right now.
Really? Wow.
And she's doing something that few women have done. Beyonce, Janis Joplin, Lauryn Hill, and Stevie Nicks have done it. Okay. And that's to be single women that have debuted this many number ones. So congratulations. You like Gwen?
Honestly, no, I don't at all.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, your show would be so much better if you incorporated Felix the house cat, man.
Felix is awesome.
I'm just telling you. No, I actually had somebody corner me.
His sister Heidi was a friend of mine. You know Felix the house cat.
She listens,
doesn't she? Yeah, she does.
Him.
Heidi Stallings.
Yeah?
Here, do you want to hear his music?
Yeah, let's hear a little.
You know this.
Oh, it's the best music ever. I want to put that on my, I want that as my new ringtone.
Nice.
Okay, turn it off.
That's pretty dope.
It's awesome.
Sinner Man.
So I learned my lesson, man. I learned my lesson. This guy goes, guy named Joe. I remember his name, KDMFM, KMDFM, whatever they were called. KMFDM, man. KMFDM. Dude, you got to play. So I play it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see him and I go, I'm playing KMFDM.
Yeah.
And he goes, man, they sold out. They're on the radio.
Yeah, don't play Joey Jezebel, man. Play the deep cuts.
Do you understand? The minute I play something, then they've sold out because they're on the radio.
Right.
The same thing with Death Cab for Cutie and all these people that we broke. Yeah, they sold out, man. They're on the radio. Donald Trump's on the phone. Donald!
Hello, man.
Donald Trump.
How are you? Good morning, everybody. It is really great to be with you.
Do you know Donald Trump, Rick Springfield?
I do not, no. Rick, I have to tell you something. I mean, I have seen some live shows in my time. I mean, I have the most unbelievable resorts and casinos and Mar-a-Lago. I mean, we have big acts coming in all the time. I have to say your show is the most incredible. Really, quite honestly, it is the best show I've ever seen. And, I mean, I really love it all. I mean, I really have to tell you, you really are incredible. And I know a lot of people wish they had Donald's girl, but Melania is not available.
Oh, right. Hey, Donald, Rick Springfield is here. And, Rick, I want to ask you, I mean, you're from Australia.
That's right, Mike. I have to tell you, Rick, I've been to many continents. I've been to all of them. And Australia really is the most incredible, beautiful continent. I mean, I don't know if you can take credit for it, but it really is truly.
Actually, yes. I was, my family came out on the convict boat. So, yeah, we were definitely...
Well, Rick has been in many continents. In fact, right now he's incontinent. Rick, have you ever been down under?
Awful.
I'd like to be down under.
Yes.
Yes.
About that.
Is Melania there? Would she like to say hi to Rick Springfield? This is the Donald's wife. See if she wants to say hi to Rick. Melania Trump, our future First Lady, ladies and gentlemen.
Melania, please, pick up the phone. Make it quick, sweetheart, please. No ad-libbing. Hello, Rick Springfield.
Hello.
When I see you smile, I can face the world.
Do you remember this? Do you remember this song?
Yes.
That's John Wade. He's coming up. He's coming up. Hugh Jackman's kids were swept out by a riptide and could have died. You ever been hit by a riptide? For real?
Well, you know, that last Friday.
Yeah. Anyone?
No, never.
Anyone?
No.
You were in the Coast Guard. You were never hit by a riptide? No? Okay. Well, I heard about it. You know what it is?
What is it?
I don't know. Well, it's an undertow gets you, an incredible undertow, and it can deposit you out far away from the shore.
Right.
And I'm standing on the shore in St. Martin and la, and I mean, there's nothing I could do. And it took me under the water and shot me out into an impossible swim.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, Kathy.
For me, that would be about 35 feet. An impossible swim.
It was. You can't fight it. I just went with it, and it finally stopped, and I swam up to the top. I was in very deep water, and it was. I just had to lay on my back and take it slow like you do. Sure. You just have to relax.
Right.
And, no, I'm serious. There's nothing you can do.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's very terrifying. So here, a group of people went to action, went into action. They helped Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, save his children.
What happened? I just went out for my last swim and then sort of got into the channel and sort of was swimming and trying to find the bottom. And I looked up and I said, oh, there's Hugh Jackman. I just sort of didn't expect to see him in the water. Then we got up onto the sandbar and his daughter was struggling to get up to the sandbar, and so I just sort of reached down and grabbed her arm and put my arm up to get Hugh just to do a chain to pull us up on the sandbar. So that's what you do with anyone, any family out there, which I've done before. And then Hugh just went off to get his son Oscar.
Yeah, went for a little dip. It wasn't too bad when I first got out there. Then I started chatting to Hugh up on the sandbank, and his kids were there as well. And then the waves became a little bit bigger, and there's actually a bit of a dip in the sandbar. And the rip was quite strong, and Oscar and Ava sort of just got washed off the edge. Hugh grabbed Ava, and I sort of saw Oscar drifting off, so I went after little Oscar, and we got them back up on the sandbar. He's definitely a bit of a super dad, superhero, and he's a super bloke too, so he's a good guy to have around.
We had our babies. We had our little babies.
Yeah.
They're 10 years old now, Oogie and Googie, and we're in Cabo. And this Mexican guy goes, of course, hey, take you drive. Yeah, sure, yeah. And took us out in the ocean, and the waves are like, and we can hardly hold on to the kids, and he's got this big toothy grin. Looks like he's at Uncle Julio's Hacienda on the sign. And my wife and I are like, wow, we are awful parents. And I mean, the boat's like going 50 feet in the air, 50 feet down. He's smiling. This little motor's going, oh, stupid. Stupid, no. And when those waves hit, it's damn dangerous. All right, let's go to the cocktail party, shall we? See, I'm either equipped to do a stupid radio show or work at your cocktail party. I know lots of useless information that's good only. Maybe I could be a weatherman.
Yeah, that's easy too.
I'm good at cocktail chat and this stupid radio show. The oldest person to ever have a #1 hit song, Louis Armstrong, 63. The theme to Hello Dolly.
Wow.
Do you know what Skype's original name was?
What?
Sky, peer-to-peer.
Really?
Jim Jones, you know who that is? The cult leader, killed all those people, 900 people.
The Kool-Aid guy.
Yeah, the Kool-Aid guy. Actually, it was Flavor Aid, but whatever. Really? Do you know what he did before he became a preacher?
What?
He was a door-to-door pet monkey salesman in Indiana. For real.
That's a fact, huh?
And the Woody character in Toy Story, they're working on another one.
Yeah.
I love those movies. He was originally supposed to be a ventriloquist dummy, not a cowboy.
Really?
Yeah.
You know so
look at-
much. Do you
look
want to
at
do a
these.
shot?
What is on here? Is this Devilwood? What is this? What is this? Underwood ham? What is this? This is delicious. Sounds dirty, but it's not. We need an answer. Sports headlines coming with Al Roker Jr. Traffic with Kathy. ADD News coming up. Weather with Mark Stroud from Fox.
Yes!
Very exciting.
Love it.
Yeah.
In the dress she made when she was still a mama's little girl.
I can't believe you thought you could phone scam me. And I want to, you know what? I can
took
do
it
this.
well.
I can. You know what, brother?
It says a lot about you the way you reacted.
I don't think
Every day
it's
after the show. Hey, love cheese, let's make some prank calls.
I don't
One
think-
time to you.
Wait, is that your
Hey,
imitation?
half stick.
That's your imitation of Mancow?
No, but I'm just saying. He's all happy. Oh, I got a great idea for a phone scam. Let's call everyone, and then we call you once. Hey, F stick.
I don't even know what that means.
Or F head, whatever you call it.
Okay, this is going to come into play. This is going to come into play later. In about 10 minutes. What is my lawyer? Yes, you're taking it to court. Hey, how are you, my friend?
Great. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so those. What's the name of those shoes you got me? Pilner, Thomas Pilner, Piner.
Oh, yeah. Pliner. Donald Pliner.
Donald Piner.
Pliner. They're expensive.
Are they?
Yes.
And this is a gift from a friend of mine, and my friend Buddy Tralla. And Buddy, what do those cost?
I think they're about $350.
Damn, that's a nice gift.
$350. And then the this is embarrassing.
Okay.
And then the suit jacket you got me. What's that? What did that cost from that guy in Baltimore?
$1,200.
What?
Wow.
Why
This is
is
your friend?
This is your friend. Why is he spending so much money on you?
Because-
That's $1,500.
Because we're also lovers. And I'm the girl. And I'm the girl.
You're the bottom.
Right,
No,
he dresses
he's
you.
a very successful guy, and he does. This is the truth. This what.
But you just sent him a bag of gumballs.
That was a surprise, dude.
Shut up, guys.
Uh-huh.
Shut up. Hey, buddy, what horse event were we at when everybody?
Horse event.
What horse race were we at?
Oh, the Preakness.
Yeah.
I mean, Preakness in Maryland or the Derby?
No, the Preakness. What was I don't know if people can hear you. What were they saying about me at the Preakness? All those guys. Okay, we'll see you later.
What were they saying?
What were they saying?
They were.
Were they saying that you looked really nice?
Is that Buddy's bottom? There he is. Knew we'd meet him one day.
No. I was at this very nice. Look, I'm from the middle of nowhere. My nearest neighbor is a half mile away. What do I know how to dress? I don't. And they were all coming over to me. Square-toed shoes. That's great.
Nice.
Square-toed shoes. Oh, I like the collar. Is that vintage? What?
Really?
Nice lapel. Did you get that from your dad? So I was apparently dressed really awful, and then my friend
Hooked it up for you.
got me a nice jacket and a pair of shoes, and that figures into my story about how I could be on the cover of the newspaper today as a hero.
Yeah.
But instead, inside, I feel like a real loser. I want to tell you why coming up. So we're looking at $2,000. Can we say all in for what I just said? There was pants that I didn't mention, and a belt that I didn't mention.
Yeah, about $2,000.
So about
at least.
$2,000.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll hear it coming up.
Okay.
I'm told by everybody that I'm a hero, but yet inside,
Yeah.
I still feel like a zero. It's the same kind of feeling you have when you're alone in a crowd. You know? Hang on.
There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes.
This is the Loop, a Cumulus station.
WLUP-FM.
Chicago.
All right, it's 8 a.m. Listen, we have Andrew WK on. We're going to talk Chicago pizza. Seriously, I love spending my nights face down in some pie. Also, we've got the delightful John Waite. Maybe my first interview in radio when I just started, and he was really hateful to me. I mean, really awful. But whatever. It's been a few years. May 7th, House of Blues, don't forget, is our big birthday show. It's going to be great. And I'm going to tell you how I did something heroic yesterday, but I feel like a zero. It's 8 a.m., the greatest rock and roll station on earth. It's called The Loop.
He is our hero.
And we are right in the heart of the number one place where people in America want to get out of. This is the number one place to flee in America right now, Cook County.
Cook County.
The murder and the taxes. But we like you. Yes.
Good to be back on stage. I had to take the weekend off. My cousin got married Friday wedding. Cheap bastard. Yeah. Yep. Everybody take a half a day from work so we could save $1.99 on a plate of chicken. If you're not laughing, it means you got married on a Friday. That's okay. Good wedding, Catholic wedding. Where are my Catholics? Catholics in the room? Where are the Catholics? You're cheering like we're a team. I like that. Now watch this. Are you real Catholics or are you the Christmas Easter people?
Cheesters.
I love the Christmas Easter people.
Cheesters.
You go to church 2 days a year, you screw up everything when you're there. You don't remember. Because if you've never been to a Catholic Mass, a lot's going on. We're busy. We're working for that hour. They got to sit and stand and kneel. And it's like choreography. It's exhausting. That's why they feed you halfway through.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your Loop Rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty. But it's not. You get a lot if you're important. And if you mess with the wrong one, you might catch a virus.
Yeah?
You do it with yourself, but it's
Yeah?
better when you do it with a friend. Okay,
Yeah?
perverts, get your mind
Yeah?
out of the gutter now and call Mancow. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
What do you think, man?
Love the show.
Thank you much.
Flu shot.
Flu shot is not right. Hold on a second. Hey, Andrew.
Yes.
Can you hold for a few?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I got to tell you what happened. I got a bigger name on the other line.
No problem.
No. You let me ask you something, Andrew WK, okay? You had one song. It's great. Okay, maybe two. All right? You're doing a pizza festival. You and I are old friends. I like you. I like your sports. I like your robot show. We're buddies, right?
It's great to be talking to you again. Yes.
Okay, so in the meantime, I got John Waite on the line. What would you do?
I heard that. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That really was your first interview ever?
He was one of my first interviews ever, and it ended with him cursing me out.
What?
Yes, but we're not going to mention. We're not going to mention that.
Let's upset both guests
We're
at the same time.
not going to.
Only Mancow can figure
Only
out a way to
Mancow
do
can
that.
make everybody. Anyway, Andrew, he's on hold, and that means goodbye. No, I'll come back to you. Andrew, how are you? Oh, I mean, John, how are you? John Waite, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
John?
Did we end up having a round on the phone or something? What happened?
Yeah, no, it was my very first interview. It would have been 1985, KBEQ in Kansas City. And they gave me the interview. I don't know if it was John Waite solo or Bad English Days.
Yeah.
And I
Nice.
said,
Solo.
I said, hey, we're doing a secret voice thing. Will you read this? And then people will guess who you are, and you go, yeah, I'll read it. Here, let me have it. Why don't you go F? Why don't you go F yourself?
No, I didn't do that. Did I really?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Oh.
And
I like that.
And John.
Yeah.
Nina Blackwood and 5 other women have told me on this show that Missing You was about them. The song.
Well, yeah, there's it's put together from different women that I knew, and it's mostly about New York City. Really, it's about the women that I knew at that point. I was just getting divorced, and I was with somebody, and I kind of was hanging with Nina, and MTV was just kicking in, and it was a great period. But the song was really written about 3 different women. And I was married to one, engaged to another, and Nina was just a great friend of mine. So it's true. It's true.
It's true. It's really true.
Huh.
A number one smash around the world.
Yeah,
and I want to tell you, I went through a breakup. The biggest breakup, one of the biggest breakups of my life, one of 3.
Really?
And got my heart ripped out and would drive around.
Mrs. Mancow.
Yeah. No, I wasn't married, but would drive around on my moped. And with my
not married.
that's thank you, John. With my headphones on, with the tears just down my.
Oh, really?
Oh man, I had the cassette of Missing You, and I would just think of Sweet Melanie, and I would just cry. And I'm on a moped, and I'd be wobbling. I remember one guy goes,
"Yeah,
out in front of the Circle K, you okay, man?" I'm crying.
Wow.
So
yeah.
Before my time was the Babies. During my time was John Waite, and then I guess after my time, as far as that genre of radio, was Bad English, which was huge. I saw Bad English in St. Louis. It was great down by the Arch. And
that's good. Yeah.
I've always been a John Waite fan, and I love the song "Change," John.
Thank you.
It's a great song.
There's a few. I mean, we're doing this tour, this Wooden Heart tour. It's kind of like it's kind of a retrospective, kind of like look back over my shoulders. But it's been the hardest thing in the world putting it together because you got these different. Honestly, my life has gone on and on and on. You'd think it would be like 5 years, 10 years, and you go like, that's enough.
Yeah.
But I've been making music all my life, and you look back over, 40 years of making music, and you think, how did I do that, and what songs should I play? So it's been a strange experience putting the set together, but I hope it's going to go well,
Well, here's what I'm going to do, just to introduce people to your music. I'm sure most people know your music, but I'm going to play from 1992 my cassette of The Essential John Waite on Chrysalis. We're going to play every song back to back right now, just to get people ready for the show at the Arcada Theater, which is coming up Sunday, April 17th. And it's going to be a great show, John.
Absolutely.
And there
well, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it'd be great to get back into Illinois. It's great. It's a great time of year to be touring, and just having a ball, really. It's great to be back on the road.
The songs this guy's had, and you're right, there's a lot of different versions of John Waite. How great was this one?
Loved it.
Change. If you don't know John Waite's Change, download it. No, pay for it and then download it, okay? I'm not done with you yet, John. Hang on.
Now your heart is breaking. We always wish for money. We always wish for fame. We think we have the answers. Some things are never gonna change. It doesn't matter who you are.
You don't like it?
I love it.
Oh, you do? No, you don't. You're making
She loves
a face.
it for the next 6 minutes.
Okay. Do you like it?
I do like it.
It's a great
It's
song.
very good. Love it.
And then before my time, I was a fetus, and this was a big hit on the radio. The band was called the Babies, and our guest, the singer and writer. That's what my older brother would have been listening to. And then, come on, you remember this? And really, the hits are endless for this kid. John Waite. Arcada Theater, Sunday, April 17th. So, John, I was but a nervous kid when you cursed me, and I thought I
That
would.
doesn't sound like something I do, but if you were driving a moped or something, it could have happened.
Do you remember? Do you remember the station called Q104 in Kansas City?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was a big station at one time. Anyway,
No, I mean, Kansas City is a rock city. It's
yes, it
a great,
is. Yes, it is.
Radio.
Chicago, there's some great rock cities. But anyway, I just want to say I never stopped being a fan, and here we are. And I didn't want to ask you to do the stupid radio station contest either, truth be told. But here we are, older and wiser. We're adults now, and I can admit it. Yes, I'm a John Wade fan, and I want to play Missing You right now. John, anything you want to say to the folks in Chicago?
It's been a great experience for me to be doing what I'm doing. I've had some great times in Chicago, and the baby's kind of broke in Chicago.
Yeah,
so it kind of it means a lot to me. Yeah, it was a big city for us. So I mean, it's great to get back there. I've done a lot of things in Chicago that I can't really talk about on the phone.
Yeah.
Nice. But it's a great city, and I'm looking forward to being back there.
Can you remember any of the venue names?
Oh man. It's 6 a.m. here.
Yeah, I understand.
But,
brother, I understand.
No. What's the name of your theater? You have a big theater there.
Chicago Theater across the street.
No, there's one like the Fox Theater chain and all that stuff.
Well, I think that would be Chicago. Wouldn't you be talking about?
Would that be that? Well, probably that one. But we used to play all the theaters at that point, and before the babies really sort of took off and the gigs got bigger, we did tours of the chains of theaters in like St. Louis and Cleveland and Detroit, and it was just what you did, and it was always the Midwest was always the best part of the tour, actually.
Yeah, well, the girls here like to have sex and smoke weed, and they like rock and roll.
I didn't want to go there.
Listen, John, I wonder if you'll wait on hold while we play "Missing You." I have a secret. I have a radio contest I'd like you to voice for us.
Sure.
No, I'm kidding you, man. Welcome back to the show. It's been about 30 years.
Desperate I've become, and it looks like I'm losing this fight. In your world, I have no meaning, though I'm trying hard to understand. And it's my heart that's breaking down this long distance line tonight. I ain't missing you at all. Since you've been away, I ain't missing you. No matter what my friends say, and there's a message that I'm sending out like a telegraph to your soul.
Oh man, the memories come flooding back. Young April, Melanie, Demon Bitch. Her name I'll never say. The Trilogy of Terror, the ones that ripped my heart out, but really taught me how to love. You know what? I think they readied me for the love affair I had with Andrew WK. Andrew.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I had to go to him first.
Oh, he's a tremendous artist, tremendous songs. It was actually very enjoyable to hear that brief little review of those different melodies. Those are timeless classics.
God, what a wussy. Andrew, every picture you always have blood all over your face. Do you have blood on your face right now? And have you earned your Red Wings?
I have not. The blood is up in my nose at the moment, and no, I never earned Red Wings in the way that I think you're implying it. Although I've always enjoyed the hockey team from my time in Michigan.
Yes.
So either way, I'm a Red Wings fan.
Are you doing the? This is Andrew WK, the rocker. Have you done the? Are you doing the brackets and all that? How you doing?
Oh no, I the closest I ever got to trying to follow sports was when I was doing the football picks with you, and that was overwhelming. I couldn't keep up. I'm not smart enough.
Yeah. No, that's not true. That's not true. Are you still building robots and wrecking them?
No, I'm not blowing up and destroying things with children anymore.
You used to build robots and have them fight. I'm serious.
Wow.
That was his thing for a while. And All right. So
Just partying. That's it's all it's ever been. That's all it ever will be, man.
Well, you know, brother, you are the king of partying.
Well, thank you very much.
You know that.
Coming from you, that means a lot because it was really just me that was saying it. So hearing you.
Andrew WK. The WK stands for Will Kager with you.
Be the only one.
So you're going to 12 different pizza places, or what are you doing? What's this pizza fest, Andrew WK? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. You know, Andrew, stop.
What?
You know what? It's not right. It's not right. Everybody's gotten a big intro, but you. Hang on.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Mancow Show here on the Loop, Andrew WK.
You know what that sounds like in my headphones? God-awful noise. No, I like it. Andrew, so what's going on with you and the first ever Pizza Summit?
Well, the good folks at Old Style beer, of course, Chicago's favorite beer.
Love it.
They and the Chop Shop venue are producing a pizza summit where it's actually 12 pizza places from around the Chicago area are all convening at the Chop Shop. And they asked me to give a speech about pizza.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay,
I've given speeches before, but never a pizza speech. So this will be a new experience for me.
Okay, so it's the event is all you can eat pizza. It's the best pizza of Chicago,
It is.
and I guess old style beer, and
Nice.
and you also get the old style pizza shaped plate.
That's awesome.
And is there a website, sir?
Yeah, but I should let you know the tickets are sold out.
Well, I guess I can't go then. I don't have to suck up to him anymore. See you later, Andrew WK. Sold out.
Wow.
Of course it's sold
wait a
out.
minute.
It's
Wait a minute.
Chicago.
Pizza, old
It's a
style
pizza.
beer?
Pizza
Yep.
and beer. Okay. Huh.
Well, is there a way to still win tickets? Is there anything? Any way to still go?
I want to give away some tickets, Andrew. I had you on the show, Andrew. Oh, come on, man. Alone at the top for me of pizza is Pequod's.
It's really good.
But, you know, their deep crust is great. I like that thin.
Yeah, then it's
The
better.
caramelized crust.
The caramelized crust, extra sauce, giardiniera.
Oh.
Because my kids can't have any of it,
Oh, no.
which means I'll have some tomorrow.
Nice.
That's good. Okay. All right. Well, it's so much for that, I guess. Guess we're not going to be going there.
This event's going to be awesome.
I want to give away some
Oh, and
tickets.
it's sold out.
Can we give away some? I don't care if it's sold out. I want to give away some tickets. We can get tickets, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The first ever Chicago Pizza Summit.
Of
The
course
Chop
we can get
Shop.
tickets. It's the
Sunday,
Mancow
April
Show.
3rd.
Nice.
I'm doing a giveaway. I don't care.
Good.
Andrew WK, are you there?
My guest list tickets to give away.
Oh, wait, Andrew, wait, what? You have your guest list?
Yeah, I'll give you spots on my guest list.
I thought you hung up. Okay.
Nice.
So we'll do that for Sounds Dirty, but it's not, which is in play now. If you missed it, coming up. Plus, a little kid's pickup line actually works. Mark Strell with weather. We've got Kathy with traffic. We've got 50 different people with ADD News. And we've got sports with Al Roker Jr. It's all coming up here on The Loop.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your Loop Rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty. But it's not. You get a lot if you're important. And if you mess with the wrong one, you might catch a virus.
And don't forget, May 7th, with me and my whole crew and everybody here from The Loop and Night Ranger. May 7th, our anniversary show at the House of Blues. And during this song, Kathy,
Yes.
we're going to slow dance.
Aw.
And you're going to feel my Woody. Is this sexual harassment? I couldn't get away with this over the phone. I couldn't,
not at all.
I couldn't get away with it then.
Yeah, on the third
I
floor.
don't mind. It's not sexual
I'm talking
harassment
about
if
my
I don't
Toy
mind.
Story doll is what I'm saying.
This is the Mancow.
Sports coming up. What do we got?
Another number one goes down, and the luck of the Irish runs out.
Excellent.
Phone scam time.
Excellent.
Damn, it's a Mancow phone scam. Damn, it's a Mancow phone scam. Turn it up.
Oh, wait a minute. Mark, you were asking me about how good my hair looked. Ask me
man,
again.
it is awesome.
I want to tell you about how I got my hair looking like this, but hang on. First, I got a party coming up, and I need to rent a clown.
Yeah, I want to rent a clown.
For what type of event?
No event. Just for some time at the house.
Like a birthday party?
Sure.
And when and where is the party?
Could it be a female clown?
I don't have anybody tomorrow night.
What about next weekend?
And what kind of event is this?
No event, just at the house.
And what do you want them to do?
Clown stuff.
Is this for adults or children?
Just me.
I don't have any girl clowns available.
Till when? We can change the party date.
So you just think a girl clown is...
Girl clown. Yeah.
Is there a number I can call you back at?
Nope.
The nightmare of plainclothes cops has really brought about the whole race thing again.
It's the worst.
It's the worst.
It's not fair.
Could they legally do stuff to you when they're off duty? What are the rules on that?
I think they're supposed to if they see something
Are they
illegal.
off duty? Were they off duty or are they just plain clothes? I don't think they were off duty, dude. Seriously, dude. I want to talk about the bandit car coming back. I'm so excited about this. I don't have the money for this, but...
you could figure it out. Move
Thank
some
you.
money around and get it.
Yes, thank you.
Get a loan.
Kathy the Greek, we got traffic coming up, and you liked my big... You saw it twice, my Big Fat Greek wedding, too.
Friday and Saturday.
Wow.
It was great.
And we gave away Cheap Trick concert tickets earlier. We're going to give away these... I guess it's sold out, the big pizza party with old-style beer over at the Chop Shop.
Nice.
Andrew WK's own guest list tickets.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to promote that thing and not get anything out of it. That's crap.
That's right.
That's crap. Oh, which reminds me, the Glory Hole Drive, the trouble of living on Glory Hole Drive, which reminds me of Dr. Yates. But I can't go to Dr. Yates yet because I got to give the clue so that you can win tickets to this sold-out event. And I want to know if Carolyn, another girl's name that I loved.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Well, give me time to put on the condom. Carolyn.
Yes.
What's up? How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. Love your show.
Thank you, baby doll. What do you think?
I think it sounds dirty, but it's not as chicken pox.
No, but I'd like to put a baby in you. No, sorry, just kidding. Let's go to, except for the wrong part. Brian, hello.
Hey, how you doing, Mancow?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. I got the answer.
Hey, wait a minute. First of all, I should ask, and I haven't asked enough. Did you have a nice Easter?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. How was yours?
It was good. It was lots of ham and lamb, and raided the kids' Easter basket. My kids are freaky.
Why?
Well, they like saw all this candy, and they're like, this is great.
Well, they're not slobs like we were when we were kids.
Guys, it was incredible.
They didn't want to eat any
like
candy?
Halloween, they spilled it all out on the kitchen floor.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I got this, I got that,
Right.
I was putting it in my face. I mean, and I had 2 pixie sticks up my nose. I looked like Tony Montana at 8. I mean,
well, they're dainty little girls.
They're like, a Cadbury cream egg. That's interesting. Do I remember these from last year? Are you kidding? Bite it and suck the goo out. It's awesome.
I ate my candy while trick-or-treating. Yeah. I'd come home with a bunch of wrappers.
Right. I was sicker than for 2 days. Yeah. My kids are like, oh, look, and the faux grass at the bottom. That's interesting.
I didn't breathe yesterday after the dinner.
Oh, man.
Took 3 hours to fall asleep.
Anyway, sir, what is the answer? And then you lay on that side because the extra weight and your hand goes dead. Yeah, what's up?
All right.
But then you rub one out because it's like being with a stranger.
Yep.
What's up, Brian?
It's the answer's a handshake.
Handshake. No, sir. But I have to do a lot of glad handing and Mancow stuff today. Oh, hey, guys, what are you afraid of? You afraid of looking great? We'll tell you about Dr. Yates here in a second and how he fiddled with my part.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your loop rock
hi,
girl,
April.
and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Right.
You get a lot if you're important.
Yeah.
And if you mess with the wrong one, you might catch a virus. You do it with yourself, but it's better when you do it with a friend. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and call Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
Does handshake work? I don't know.
This one's hard.
Wait a minute!
But Dr. Yates, is cooking.
My brother-in-law sitting there with a big bald spot, Claudio. He has Claudio's hair salon.
Yep.
So hot.
Okay, over by the racetrack there, over by Arlington.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, you got a big bald spot. Fix it. Well, I can't see it. What are you talking about? He goes, well, let me look at you. Oh, it does look good since last time. Well, that's amazing.
It's looking really good.
I don't understand why every man wouldn't go and get your bald spot gone. It's like, well, I've got the same girl. Really?
It doesn't matter. It's
really
worth every penny. You want to look good for your girl.
I'm married to your sister, and my honeymoon isn't over.
That's
I'm
right.
not going to allow myself to get sloppy and
Good
look
for
awful.
you.
And by the way, you are judged by how you look. Sorry.
Absolutely.
That's why Mark and I are losing weight, looking great.
That's right.
You don't look like a slob anymore. Neither do I.
I'm hoping to look more like you.
And I'd like to look like you. If I was only better looking, I wouldn't be on radio. I'd be on TV like the good-looking people like you, sir.
Well, you do actually have TV looks.
I'm just saying.
Beautiful lips, too. Luscious.
That's good. I'm just saying, I got my bald spot filled in over at Dr. Yates. You should, too. Like Urlacher, like Big Gooney smart enough to get his bald spot.
You don't want Big Gooney to look better than you.
They take your hair and put it up top. 312-261-0872. 312-261-0872. DrYatesHairScience.com. Free consultation. What are you waiting for? To my brother-in-law, what are you waiting for? Looks matter. Don't get lazy. Don't let yourself go. DrYatesHairScience.com.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
This show is only about lovers. We love. We want more love in our world. Here's a 12-year-older that tried to impress, I think she's hot, Selena Gomez. So often I'll sit at home and listen to her music.
Selena Gomez is hot, not the 12-year-older. Let's clarify.
What
Because it sounded kind of funny.
No, it did not.
A little bit it did.
No, it did not. Not even a little bit.
Yes.
Do you guys hear the ghost of Michael Jackson?
Yeah, it's very charming. The most fun thing you do is hang out with a child. Warm milk, cookies, Jesus juice. It's wonderful.
Here's a 12-year-older hitting on Selena Gomez.
Hi, Selena. It's Max from Banff. Is your name Google? Because you've got everything I'm searching for.
Oh, Max!
Wow,
Does that get your
impressive. That got my attention. The turning 18 part may need to be a crucial part of me
Yeah, like she cares about
pursuing,
that. Yeah.
but I am very impressed.
What was the pickup line?
Are you Google? Because, wait, play it again. Something about
Hi,
Google.
Selena. It's Max from Banff. Is your name Google? Because you've got everything I'm searching for.
Because you got everything I'm searching for.
Oh, that's a good one for
Wow.
All the girls that know Mancow's sexy. Do you work at Subway? You gave me a foot long. Mancow's pickup lines. Mancow's pickup lines. Let me be your terrorist, 'cause baby, you are the bomb. Mancow.
Here are some of my favorite pickup lines set to music.
Your friend thinks I'm a virgin. Will you help me prove him wrong? Mancow, pickup lines. Mancow, pickup lines.
Let's do some emails here.
Okay, Ma, what did you just ask me?
What is that here?
This is an email.
Email from who?
It's a fake email. It's spam.
Kathy and her mom.
Do you want to read it?
Yeah, let me see. Hey, I live next door and I want you. Do you wish to X my PU? Oh my God, this is a woman, right?
What else does it say?
Find me and my place.
And what does that say?
I want you finger. Oh my God. Hey, medyo kanysefto, please.
So that's spam, Mommy. Do
Okay.
you understand what spam is?
Where he found my address?
I
My
don't know.
email.
I don't know. It's like a computer thing. I don't know how it works. But yeah, people steal people's addresses, email addresses, and you get spam like this.
Them.
Why? Here's the deal. I wouldn't expose my mom to something like that for the sake of this show.
I wasn't going to play it. I recorded that like a month ago, and then I heard it. I'm like, you know what? That's really funny.
I cannot go online without, like, hot single horny MILF is in your area that pops up. Or you ever get ugly women need sex too, or fat girls need sex, and it floats up on you when you're watching videos and stuff.
Wait, what kind of sites are you going on?
8:35 here in the Loop. Kathy, I want to play this for you, okay?
Okay.
And then a guy I'm so glad, I'm really so glad I heard he's a fan of the show. I hope it's true. He so inspired me, and I'm a fan of his now. His name's Sean Stevenson, and he's a sensation. He really is. Hang on.
Wouldn't it be so wonderful if you were to touch yourself? I'd like to take a photograph of you as you touch yourself. Why risk the danger of sex with a stranger?
Mark, what are we looking at weather-wise?
Well, this morning, looking out the window, it's mostly cloudy.
Stop. Mark Strell from Fox. Yeah, it's going good?
Yeah, it's going fantastic.
Your weekend show is a hit?
You know what? My mom watches, so therefore that's the litmus test.
The Mullers watch.
Yeah, wow, there's 3.
The Mullers watch.
Yeah, and I've got a new co-host coming this weekend.
Nice.
Does she have to sleep with you before she's on the show?
Unfortunately, that is not the litmus test.
Because that's the rule on this show, and I want to say you did a damn fine job.
Oh. Well, I didn't really sleep.
So there's several families combined. I promised my hero story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Oh, that's...
Can you back off a little, dude?
No, you might take a step back.
Are we going to dance?
Man.
Can you get off my ass? Is there a reason you're...
Well, I don't blame him for that.
It is a nice ass.
You couldn't... It's a baseball player's ass.
Bubble butt.
You couldn't... The Grinch body.
Yeah.
You couldn't point at the phone from over there, right? Hey, Sean?
Yeah, buddy.
Are you in a big hurry?
Of course not.
Okay.
Not for you, brother.
All right, man. Hang on.
It's a short wait.
Be quiet. Okay, so I want to... I just quickly want to tell you, we talked about these shoes that are... What kind are they?
Donald Pliner, $350.
Means nothing to me, but they were a gift from somebody. And anyway, and I got a nice suit on. And I want to tell you how I'm a hero, but I feel like a zero. So we went to nice service over at this place called Harvest in Rolling Meadows, and nice message. You know, it's really my family's most important holiday. And that's because we love Easter candy. Reese's, sure, you say a pumpkin or a Christmas tree tastes good. No, unless it's shaped like an egg.
Oh, it's delicious.
Reese's, it's just not
Makes
as good.
a difference.
It's just not as
in
good.
your mouth.
Yeah.
Just not as good. So, and I do love those Cadbury eggs. Man, I'm not sure because I haven't gone that way, and if you do, I don't care.
Yeah.
But I have to think biting into that.
Yeah.
That's got to be what being a gay man is like. That's what I think.
Today's the day to buy them. You
Today,
get them for like 30 cents at Walgreens.
Oh, yeah, you go to Walgreens. I do like the different Fannie Mae coconut eggs.
Oh, sure. Delicious.
So anyway, we're all suited up, and I've got my nice shoes on, and I'm looking. I want to look good. It's if you can't dress up on Easter, and my girls have new dresses, pink dresses, and we're all and we're over in Barrington, and we're walking around a pond, and this little 3-year-old boy, no relation, wants to walk around the pond, and he's in the water.
Oh, my God.
And nobody's near us. There's people in there. Everybody's screaming. And I jumped in, and I ruined my shoes, and I ruined my suit. And I pulled the kid out of the mud at the bottom. And my first thought was that he's going to stand. It's probably not that deep, but it was a sheer drop-off, and he went underwater.
Wow.
So nobody's around. And my first thought...
Yeah.
What do you think it was?
To hold him in the water till someone shows up so they know you saved him?
No, I'm going to ruin my shoes.
No, that was my third thought. Is there any cameras?
It's like putting tip money, making sure they see you tip them.
Well, that's what tip means, right? To ensure prompt service, you're supposed to tip before anything else. No, my first thought was, I'm in really nice clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that this kid could die. Not that the kid would have died had I not saved him.
Right.
Not that.
Right.
So everybody's cheering me, and I got the kid out, and we wrapped him in a towel, and he's fine. He was crying, but fine. 3 years old. Just 3 years old. And, anyway. I just, inside, feel like a real loser. Maybe you, in life, feel that way. Maybe you feel alone in a crowd sometimes. Maybe everybody tells you you're a winner, but you feel like a loser. Inside, I feel like a real loser because my first thought was not save the child.
Yep.
And by the way, if it was my child... the first thought would have been save the child.
Right.
But it's not my kid.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bored watching the kid. I was kind of on my phone.
Right.
Yeah, okay. And the kid's like, turtle. Yeah, it's great. A turtle. And I want to say, hey, stupid, it's a rock. But whatever.
Yeah, right.
And then the kid, boom, falls in.
Ooh.
And it was a split second. But it
Yeah.
could have been enough that the kid could have died, I guess.
Of course, the shoes were pretty nice.
No, they were.
Where were his parents?
They were on the other side of the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they were responsible. They have two babies, and they were watching their babies, and I was walking around with the kid. There's an adult with the kid.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they were inside the restaurant feasting. No, I was watching. They saw me looking at the kid and watching the kid, and I'm walking around texting and calling people.
You
Hey,
did a
happy Easter.
Great job babysitting the kid.
Happy Easter, Ron Onesti. You're the best. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it really bothers me that my first thought was my cool shoes.
Right.
But I'd like to think someday that young man, 20, 25 years from now, will call Kiss and dedicate this song to me. So thankful he's alive.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your loop rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty. But it's not. You get a lot if you're important. And if you mess with the wrong one, you might catch a virus. You do it with yourself, but it's better when you do it with a friend.
All right, it's 8:42. Sean Stevenson, Chicago kid, he is going to inspire you like you wouldn't believe. It's coming up next right here on The Loop. Oh, and we're going to get an answer to that, I hope.
Kids on the internet call it trolling.
What's the name of the place?
The Mancow.
Where are we going for breakfast? Isn't that called Wildfire?
On The Loop.
What's the one over there by...
Wishbone is what we
Wishbone, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's good.
Sorry to folks for you to join us in this most exciting rock and roll talk.
I just had 3 people super excited that John Goodman was in our studio. I swear to God. They thought he was John Goodman.
Yeah.
That's Mark Strell.
3 people. They're like, well, John Goodman's here?
Yeah.
I guess from the side.
Mark.
He doesn't even look like him.
Mark,
From the back.
Thank you.
Mark,
Much more trick.
it can't be more hateful than that, and I apologize.
Yeah, seriously.
He's a prick, and I want to tell you something else.
Okay. The guy right there that you'll see him right now.
Brother, I don't care. I don't care. What I'm saying to you is, he said to me, you've got a body like the Grinch. You remember the Green Grinch?
Oh.
And that sent me into a tailspin for about a month.
No kidding.
So he says real mean things.
That's what John Goodman said that to you.
But you have Humpty
no,
Dumpty
that's what he
legs to
said
go
to me.
with it.
Humpty Dumpty legs. See? You see? And he's got that smiling Mideastern face, so you know he's sincere.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
David Beckham over the weekend. There's pictures of him fixing his daughter's doll's dress by sewing it.
Oh,
That's awesome.
He's so perfect. He makes me sick.
Yeah.
Radiohead and the Chili Peppers are headlining Lollapalooza. Wait, Chili Peppers and Radiohead? Who's sponsoring? Dockers? What is this? Batman versus Superman, just like Kathy.
What do you mean?
Huge opening. Huge.
Oh.
Huge. Huge.
One more time.
Huge.
There we go.
Thank you, Jesus. Sounds dirty, but it's not. We're going to put you on Andrew WK's wait list. You'll get into the show. Mark Cohen, going to be at City Winery. A couple of great songs. And he's married to that anchor woman, and he got carjacked. I'd like to get carjacked, Kathy. What is wrong with me today?
Everything sexual.
No, I can tell you what's going on.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not getting any home right
Yeah,
now.
why not?
Oh.
What?
Can't be that body.
See,
No, you're in better shape.
you're evil.
Wait, I tell you all the time, do you have playful eyes?
Yeah.
That's the guy right there, by the way. Real quick.
Humpty Dumpty
Hey,
legs.
what
Come here.
did you just say to me? What did you just say to me?
We thought it was John Goodman. We
There
don't
you
know
go.
who
See?
John
Everybody
is.
thought that was John Goodman. That's an insult, punk. Get out of here.
No, but like I was saying, you have playful eyes.
No, you said I have a
Great
Grinch body and Humpty Dumpty legs, buddy. That's what I remember. I don't remember all the great Robert Feeder articles, just the one where he says his TV show got canceled. You don't remember the good stuff. Come on.
If you do not do what you are told to do, when you're told to do it, you will be punished. Do you understand?
The Mancow.
Warning. The following contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
On The Loop. And now, from the mean streets of Chicago, a little humor here. A bum with a joke.
Bum jokes, bum
Time for a
jokes.
bum joke.
It's time for a bum joke.
Why did Humpty Dumpty love autumn? Because he had a great fall.
Bum jokes, bum jokes.
The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Hey, Cheese, you still watching The Voice?
Yes, I am.
Miley Cyrus going to be a coach.
Yes.
So I'll just tell you, if you want to get her to turn her chair around, smoke some weed. It'll work. It'll work. I want to play Miley Getting High coming up.
Okay.
And I want to do that phone scam where they tried to bum rush me over at Mr. Beef. And I want to play the phone scam where we called over to. I want to play the Mike North phone scam.
Oh, yes.
And I want to play and I want an Oompa Loompa. Okay. Sean, how are you? Sean, are you there? Sean?
Yeah, brother.
Okay, buddy. How are you doing, sir?
Dude, I'm doing fantastic. How about you guys?
We're good. We're good. Look, it's great to have you on, and I want to tell you that I was laughing at your video. And I thought,
which one are we talking about?
I'm talking about the one with you dancing in your wheelchair.
Oh, nice.
And I'm laughing at it, and I thought, oh, man, this is just, I shouldn't be laughing. And you said, like you're in the room with me, no, go ahead and laugh. You should laugh.
Sure.
And the fact that you have I've always, and it's probably one of the reasons I love William Shatner and people like that, is I love people that get the joke, that understand, that are so self-aware and are able to laugh at themselves. And
well, I've had 36 years in this body. You think it surprises me when somebody thinks it's a little awkward looking? Come on.
So explain who you are and what your video is, sir, that's captured so many people.
Yeah, well, first of all, I just want to say I grew up in the Chi, the suburbs, actually, which everybody says is Chicago, but, it's not. And love listening to you all the way through, I think, high school and college. So
thank you.
You're welcome. So for those that don't know me, my name is Sean Stevenson. I've been a professional speaker for about 22 years, but what makes me unique to most people is I was born with a rare condition that causes my bones to be extremely fragile and stunted in growth, only about 3 feet tall. And by the time I was 18, maybe, I had fractured over 200 times. Something as simple as sneezing, coughing, putting on a pair of pants too quickly would fracture bones. And so you can imagine being stared at, dealing with all the pain. I had multiple surgeries. It's been an interesting life, but you know what? That's only about 3% of who I am based on what I do on this planet.
Yeah. So without sounding cruel, Sean, and you look, you know the show, and you know that we can be pretty cutting edge and pretty rough here. I don't mean to be rough, but
do what you got to do.
Well, No, I'm not going to do what I got to do. And I told everybody in the show, guys, yeah, we can make midget jokes and dwarf jokes,
right?
But it's so easy.
It is,
and that's not where I want to go. Look, I had a.
But that goes over my head anyway.
I had a guy puppet that worked for me that was a dwarf, and he, little guy with a mohawk, and it was just amazing to me how people thought they could openly be rude to him,
right?
Like I've never seen.
Aw.
They couldn't treat Al that way, the African American. They couldn't treat the gay guy on our show like that. You just wouldn't. And yet, little kids would walk over to this guy, and they were taller than him, and like, hey, F you, and his parents would laugh, and like, I can't, like, there still seems to be this, free reign on certain groups in our society. But look, Sean's body is kind of pretzel-like. He's kind of, he's had, as you heard, a lot of problems.
Yeah.
And it looks like a head in a wheelchair. He looks like a head in a wheelchair.
Aww.
And he goes, we're going to have a dance party. And I started laughing. He goes, no, it's okay. You should laugh. And
well, I'll tell you this. I believe that we teach people how to treat us. And so, while I appreciate the you obviously haven't spent much time with me because that's a waste of your time. I live an incredible life. I have an amazing marriage, a very successful business, and
yes.
I enjoy what I'm doing on this planet.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Most people, when they see me, if they don't know anything about me, they start to feel sorry for me based on how they think they would feel if they were trapped in my body.
That's it. That's it. And Sean, it's something that I've talked about my whole life, and that is how would they do that? How would they do that? How could he do that? How could they, whether we're talking about terrorists or whatever, how could, someone's abusing a kid, how could they do that? How could they do that? No, what you're saying is I couldn't do that, and you aren't them, and you're not Sean Stevenson, and his little dance part in his wheelchair, it does make me laugh, and it is an internet sensation, and you can be friends with him at SeanStevenson.com. I encourage you to go on and look at some of his dance parties.
Yeah.
And it's this little guy in a wheelchair, and it does make you laugh. And I really walked away admiring the guy.
Wow.
So
that's
great. But here's the thing, Mancow, and that is when you put silly things out into the world like dance parties, you get attention because it cuts through the noise. But what people don't realize at first blush is that I spent 24 years in school to become a doctor, that I've, traveled to 47 states and 15 countries speaking. My background is actually based in research and psychology. But, if it takes dancing around and being a goofball to cut through the noise, then we're going to do it.
You did it.
Wow.
Congratulations. And thank you for being a fan. And if I had anything to do with your inspiration and while you're breaking bones and going through training to become a doctor or whatever, just knowing that I was audio wallpaper in your life is a great honor to me. So thank you. I was very happy to hear that you're a fan of this program. 5 minutes until 9 o'clock, 8:55. His name again, Sean Stevenson. And you can look at his dance party and you will laugh. And he says, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead and laugh. It's 9 o'clock. Do you know where your Ma is? So you do nothing for Easter? Nothing.
For your Easter, nothing.
My
for
Easter, for the world's Easter.
No, for
Greek Easter.
Orthodox Easter, which I will be celebrating on May 1st.
Yep.
We do a lot. There's a lot of pomp and circumstance, going to the church ceremony.
What's pomp and circumstance?
Well, at the church. I mean, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of tradition.
Do you mean pomp and circumstance? Because you said pump.
I said pomp. I said pomp.
No, you said pump.
Maybe that's what it sounded like.
I don't know.
And then roasting the lamb in the yard is so much fun. All the food.
That is
awesome.
That's good for the kids.
Yeah.
Roasting the lamb. Do you cut its throat too?
No. But you pick the meat right off the spit. It's awesome. The
No, I don't like
skin,
spit
the
in my
crispy
lamb.
skin.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
You guys can all come over by my aunt's house.
Oh, that'd be fun.
in
That'd be a
Schaumburg.
fun day. Nice. Hey, Ryan, how are you?
I'm well.
Ryan Green, how's your son doing? Is he still?
Actually, Joel passed away about 2 years ago.
Okay. Wow, I feel awful. Sorry to hear that. I know the beginning of the story, but obviously not the end. Did you create this video game with him?
No, actually, what happened was, Joel is our third son, and he passed away when he was 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He was diagnosed when he was 1 year old, and they told us when he was 2 that he only had a few months to live, and he lived 3 more years. And so in the midst of all of that, I'm a video game developer and I'm an artist and creative person. And so, that's how I process this stuff. And so we started actually making this video game or this kind of interactive poem about his life and about our life when he was 3. And so we've been working on it for the last 3 years. And in the midst of that process, Joel passed away after he turned 5.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
I didn't mean to gloss over that. I got 2 10-year-old daughters, okay, brother, and losing one of them at 5 or at any age, I didn't mean to gloss over it. I feel horrible that happened.
Thank you.
Okay. So is the video game called The Dragon Cancer?
Yeah, it's called That Dragon Cancer.
And what is the purpose of this video game?
Well, it's kind of, I think when people hear video game, they might kind of react to that in a negative way. For us, playing with Joel was how we loved Joel. And so, there are moments of play in this video game, and there's also moments of just really, difficult experiences, and there are other moments of joy and sadness and everything that kind of goes into life. And
is it a video game for people with cancer, children with cancer? Is that the point of it? Or is it just a fun video game?
I think for video games, a lot of people think of it as a kid's thing, but most gamers are in their 30s. They're like me. They have kids and they have a mortgage, and they're going through really hard things, and so they want that the media that they consume to kind of reflect the things that they're going through. And
gotcha. Okay.
Way,
where can we find this video game, and where can we find the documentary about you and your family? Where's all this available at?
So the video game is at thatdragoncancer.com.
Thatdragoncancer.com. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And the documentary is called thankyouforplayingfilm.com.
Okay. All right. Again, so sorry. So very, very sorry. It's 9:05 right now at the Loop.
Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain. WC.
Mark, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm great. I was in a hotel, I want to say New Orleans, maybe it was Atlanta. It's been 25 years. And this song wasn't out, and a guy walked into the lobby and played this song, walking in Memphis, and everybody went, whoa! And it was Mark, it was you, and, 6 months later, the song was the biggest thing on earth.
Wow.
Wonder who that guy was.
It was you. It was you.
No, the guy who was playing it.
No, it was you.
Oh, it was me.
Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you. Anyway, love the song, and you're still married to Elizabeth Vargas, the TV host?
No, I'm glad you asked. I'm not.
What?
Yeah, no, we're not together anymore. It's been a couple of years.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, thank you. But wonderfully enough, I just did a show in New York last night, and Elizabeth was there with our two kids. So, in the midst of a sad situation, we're still parenting our kids and getting along very well.
Very nice.
God, did you ever hear the song we did about you getting carjacked?
No.
Yeah, I probably don't want to play it for you.
Probably not.
Instead of walking in Memphis, it was carjacked. Where did you get carjacked?
Denver.
Carjacked in Denver. And then there's some line in there about Suzanne Vega. I guess she was with you or touring with you or something.
That's right.
It's been a few years. You've recovered from the carjacking.
I have, fully, yeah. That was 10 years ago already.
And you're going to be playing at the Arcata Theater.
No, at City Winery.
City Winery.
No, I have 2 nights at the City Winery, yeah.
God, what a great night that's going to be.
Awesome.
And I'm playing the whole first record from start to finish. That's what I'm celebrating, the 25th anniversary. So it's basically the whole night. The whole night is just that record and a couple of other encores.
April 2nd and 3rd.
You know, Mark, I'm sure you've heard this a lot. I've never gotten a chance to tell you. But I lost my dad to cancer. Why would anyone tell you that Mancow lost his dad to cancer? That's not the story. But the story is Silver Thunderbird, man, is my dad. And when he died, and still to this day, that's him, man. That's my dad. That's my old man. Are you singing about your dad?
Yeah, I am singing about my dad. But, that's what every songwriter wants to hear, that it's resonating for you, too.
No, that was it, brother. And I put that song on repeat, and I've listened to it a lot.
That's great, man. We'll try to come to the show because there's a video component to the whole show now, and I've got beautiful imagery of the Thunderbird and my dad when he was a kid and growing up. So all that's being shown, sort of the people behind the stories are all going to be up on a screen at City Winery.
Mark, with tearful eyes, I tell you, the man with the plan and the pocket comb. The man with the plan and the he always had that ace comb, man.
Yeah,
I don't know what
right.
I don't know what it was about that generation, but the hair always had to be,
perfect. My dad was had the most perfect knot in his tie, a tie clip. Always looked like he was going to a formal gathering somewhere, even if he was just going to sit down and watch a ball game. It was unbelievable how refined everyone was back then.
Yeah, no, that was my old man, and he was always tinkering on some big Thunderbird or something. An Etzel right. He worked on the first Willys Jeep, the very first off the line Willys. He had pictures of FDR sitting in it. He restored it for a museum. Anyway, but I just remember always waking up to those old cars, the rumble in the driveway, and that's what that song Silver Thunderbird's about. So
that's great.
25th anniversary of one of my favorite recordings. It's going to be celebrated 2 nights at the City Winery. Have you played City Winery, sir?
I have. Yeah, I've played many of them several times. I've been to the one in Chicago once or twice. I can't remember, but I love them. I think
do
they're
too.
Great venues.
I do too.
Really?
I'm at the point in my life where a mosh pit is. It's still fun. I like lifting people up as we mosh and elbowing people and sucker punching people. But really, sitting back and listening to some great music while I drink wine, that's kind of cool too.
Yeah.
So, Mark Cohen, when is the show, Mark?
Oh man,
Saturday,
the end of the week. I'm not sure.
April 2nd and 3rd. April 2nd and 3rd. All right. Nice. And I look, I bring up divorce and carjacking. What a aren't you glad you did this show today? Like you needed this like another hole in the head.
Exactly. That's gonna be the name of my memoir.
Yeah, I got a first class ticket. But
What a great sense of humor. Thank you, Mark.
Then I'm walking in Memphis. Just walking with my feet 10 feet off a beam. Walking in Memphis. But do I really feel the way?
Okay, he's off. He's off.
Good. Now we can hear it.
Was on tour with Suzanne Vega, 'cause my career is dead. The last thing I needed that night was to get shot in the head.
He was shot in the head.
No one knew I was still alive, 'cause my music is dull.
Stop it!
The only way I can make the news is a bullet in my skull. Wish I'd been walking in Denver.
Walking where?
And I wouldn't have a van to steal. Walking in Denver.
He was shot in Denver.
Oh my
God! Now, Love Cheese, you little bastard. We talked to him. He's such a nice guy. Those are a couple of great songs. Do you feel bad at all?
No. He had a sense of humor about it.
Yeah, he did. He did.
It's great getting shot in the head.
I wonder if he had a sense of humor before he got shot. Oh, we're still looking for an answer on Sounds Dirty. Mark Strella's here. He'll give you the 3-day outlook coming up.
Yeah.
Batman versus Superman, awful reviews. It doesn't matter. It's doing great.
Wouldn't it be so wonderful if you were to...
Hugh Jackman and some locals had to rescue his kids from riptide in Australia. They almost died. Yesterday was Easter. Bernie Sanders, I don't know if you saw him all over TV yesterday, telling everybody that it's a biological falsehood that rabbits cannot deliver eggs. He's just such a killjoy. Mariah Carey's birthday, she's now 46. Double D. A bird landed on the podium of Bernie Sanders. A lot of people think it was some kind of signal from God.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe it was just a tired bird. Kate plus 8-star Kate Gosselin turns 41 today. Kate plus 8, you know the show?
Sure.
Yeah, horrible.
And I don't know if the pictures are real. A lot of fake stuff on the internet, but
Yeah.
I did catch a glimpse of her privates.
Okay.
And my first thought was, does it ever end?
Ooh.
So,
Wow.
Monday on the program, and we hope we're doing a good job waking you up. Let's do a little phone scam.
How may I help you?
I am legally blind and cannot.
Okay, can we reset this? Because I want to tell you, this is a call over to the Brazilian steakhouse. And yesterday, my father-in-law, it's been a while since we went to Fogo de Chao.
Yeah.
He just let me know. It's time for me to take it. So this is a phone scam to the Brazilian steakhouse.
Okay.
By some of our chuckleheads here.
How may I help you?
I am legally blind and cannot read the menu. Could you read some of the entrees to me that you have available tonight?
Yeah, all right. Our restaurant is a Brazilian steakhouse, and we do have 2-course meals, and that includes the salad bar, which someone could assist you with that, and they would, go through the salad bar and let you know what we have. And the other part of the dinner is our meat cuts. We have 15 meat cuts, and it varies from lamb, pork, chicken, and lamb.
Okay.
And you get to try every single one of them.
Okay.
They go by and they slice small pieces.
Yeah.
We have Gaucho chefs that walk around with the skewers and they have the meat on them. And they could also assist you with that. We also have our warm side dishes. Which
Okay,
are...
I'm good. Hey, thank you so much.
You understand that all these cooking shows, everything, it's for Mark Strell. Mark's married. I'm married.
Yeah.
Mark and I are married. And, the thing is,
Right.
I don't cheat on my wife.
You don't.
I want to.
Right.
Yeah. But that's pornography for me now.
Yeah, food porn.
Food porn.
Hearing about all the meat at Fogo de Chao at this point in my life is pornography. There he goes. 9:15, DJ Love Cheese.
Remix.
Mix it up, Cheese. This song written by the man that's in our studio right now, Simon Kirk.
Hell yeah. Rock and roll, prostate health, metal.
Yeah, Simon.
There she stood.
The Mancow.
I said, hey, there she stood in the street, smiling from my head to her feet.
Ted, I don't want you to wait. Do you know what the Sounds Dirty is?
I do.
What is it, pal?
It's the doctor.
It's not the doctor. We go on. I'm going to tell you, okay, that you're wrong. If you can hold, it's going to be another half hour.
Maybe we can.
But you have the wrong answer. But you go ahead and hold. I'll get you in a half hour.
Let's move before they raise the parking rate. Ow! All right now, baby, it's all right now.
ADD News, what's going on in the world?
Belgian riot police moved into Brussels Central Square to force out far-right protesters.
Nearly 36 Democratic delegates belong to Bernie Sanders, who picked up caucus wins in Washington, Hawaii, and Alaska.
Easter Mass at the Vatican.
The number of dead climbing in Pakistan, where officials say an explosion went off outside a park.
TSA screeners at Detroit Metropolitan Airport thought the pilot scheduled to fly an American Airlines flight was acting oddly. Breathalyzer exam put the pilot's blood alcohol in excess of the .04 limit.
Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, #1 among moviegoers.
Robert De Niro pulling a controversial film from next month's Tribeca Film Festival. That film suggesting a link between vaccines and autism.
Jim Harrison, who wrote the best-selling historical saga Legends of the Fall, is dead at 78.
Upsets at the NCAA tournament.
California Chrome became the highest-earning racehorse in U.S. history.
The crash of a medical helicopter in Alabama.
Men today are 3 times more likely to cry than their fathers. 3 times more likely to cry.
Wow.
God, why? Seriously, can we hurt Chuck Norris anymore? America. The NYPD beat up a mailman in the middle of his route. 27-year-old guy yelled at him because I guess they cut him off or something. And it happened to me. This happened to me in Chicago. Plainclothes cops. If this guy almost killed me in his car, and I yelled, "Hey, F you!"
Right.
And then he got me, slammed my face into the hood of this unmarked car.
Wow.
Looked like an old green Torino, and I don't understand how that's okay.
It's not.
So you'll see. Look, it's all you're going to see for the next couple of days. And I hate that everything has become black and white. I really had hoped under Obama that we could pass this and judge people not by their skin color, but by their character. So, look, he's a black guy. The cops beat him up. I wish it wasn't a black guy. I do. I wish it wasn't anybody. And there's a video of them putting handcuffs on him, and people in the street are saying, "What are you doing?" So I wish it wasn't a race thing. Disorderly conduct. He yelled at 4 guys in a car after they almost hit his truck. "Hey, what are you guys doing?" It wasn't a cop car. Mm-hmm. They weren't dressed like cops. And they roughed him up. Here's what it sounded like. And by the way, I'm standing with the mailman, okay?
Okay.
Because there's a good chance a mailman would kill me if I don't. They're very violent.
Nah. On the job, man, working up these other
This story is just beginning, guys. You're going to hear more about this. Blagojevich, his appeal has been turned down. Hasn't he done enough time in jail? And the only thing that sticks out, and he was in this studio I'm at, he was on my show a lot. And look, typical politician, blowhard. But I just remember for years, before he got in trouble, they're going to set me up. He would say it on my show. They're going to get to me because they want to jack up your taxes. They want to jack up. I won't let them. My parents, working people, they want to jack up your taxes. They're going to set me up as all. And remember, he said, play the tape. They've never played the tape.
Right.
They put him in jail, and all of our taxes look at him.
Yeah.
And that's what he predicted. And I thought, God, well, of course they can't jack up our taxes now. Mm-hmm. This guy's been saying it.
Yeah.
And why didn't they ever play the tape of all these horrible things? He keeps saying, if I did this, play the tape.
Sure.
Anyway, he sits in jail.
Wow.
I don't know. Meanwhile, pedophiles and
That's every
gangbangers.
governor, though, in Chicago. They all end up in jail.
I hope
they have
Rom
to do
goes.
their time.
I hope Rom goes. Kurt Sutter, who gave us a couple of shows that I love, a couple of shows I was on.
Sons of Anarchy,
Sons
The
of
Shield.
Anarchy and The Shield. He's got a new comic book out today called Lucas's Stand. Playboy. The new Playboy is out without nudity. Why?
There's no point.
Why? Only Europe together can rise to the terrorist challenge. You just heard Brussels. What is going on? What's the connection? What is all this? Why were all those Christians killed on Easter? What happened? Everybody's so shocked. I'm not, because I'm not a complete moron. A lot of carjackings going on over the weekend, huh? Back of the yards area. So often I like to. It's too bad too, because I always like to test drive new cars in the back of the yards area. James Eha got up on stage, not like he's done anything for the last 15 years, and it killed. Jimmy Chamberlain on drums, Billy taking the lead, and the reviews are the best I think I've read on the Smashing Pumpkins in a long time.
Wow.
Last night, triumphant show. The night before last, actually. Saturday night show. Brussels looks to healing after the massacre. And their No Fear March was canceled. Did you see that?
Really?
They were going to have a march against fear.
Sure.
It was canceled because they didn't want to get blown up.
Wow.
Yeah. A woman publicly admitted. Do you remember the story? This woman publicly admitted that she was on a date and the toilet didn't work, so she pooped on paper towels and put it in her purse.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Who poops on a date?
Yeah.
Girls who have to go to the bathroom?
Well,
Slobs?
me, but only when it's over. I call it evacuating the love.
That's disgusting.
No, it's not. It's beautiful. Anyway, where was I?
So she
paper
pooped
towel
on some
poop.
paper
Oh, no,
towels
so
and
she
put them in her
she
purse.
pooped and put it in her purse.
Yeah.
The toilet wouldn't flush. Anyway, she's very hot. She's very attractive.
Really?
And she's getting lots of offers online. And it's helped her date life by revealing the story.
Huh.
Here's the thing. I'd go out with her. I just wouldn't ask for a piece of gum. Yeah, that's a horrible feeling, isn't it? That is a horrible, horrible feeling. Oh, that's the worst, isn't it? When you cut a big one, a stink biscuit right A bird landed on Bernie Sanders' podium while he was talking.
That if he or she does their schoolwork seriously, does well, takes school. Oh.
A sign from God?
I know it doesn't look like it, but that bird is really a dove asking us for world peace. No more wars.
No more wars, Bernie.
Yes.
Jewish Bernie Sanders. Yes, no more, well, except for against Nazis. And I love this no more war thing. Really? Is that realistic?
It would be nice.
I would love it. I really would.
Yeah.
But you know the world peace I want
What?
is actually peas, just stirred up on that wishbone plate. World peas. Yes. Let's get the Islamo kooks and everybody else. Let's just hold hands and sing Sweet Caroline as the world explodes. Gwyneth Paltrow, they're officially divorced now. They're officially uncoupled.
Okay.
Gwyneth Paltrow with Chris Martin, the lead singer of Coldplay.
His new girlfriend's hot, too.
God, she is. She kind of looks like Gwyneth. I just hope his music doesn't get whiny now. The National Enquirer. By the way, this is what I talked about a month ago.
You did.
Sure did.
You were the
Really?
first one.
And I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't get sued. Everybody's going to get sued. Everybody's going to get sued. I know they were lawyered up. Ted Cruz, 5 mistresses.
Wow.
Including, I believe they're saying, Donald Trump's spokeswoman. That's what I've heard. Just rumor. I don't know if it's true. Cruz denies having sex with women, and he just pointed at his face. Come on. So
Really? You think, come on.
wait. This is the best one. You ready? This is the best one of the day. For those that get it. He's really ugly and creepy, by the way.
Right.
But anyway, here we go. You ready for my favorite line of the day?
Okay.
So apparently Ted Cruz really is a Bush Republican. Thank you.
No.
The wife from Goldman Sachs who writes about how we should have a One government based out of China. It's great.
Why are they saying that Donald Trump is attacking the wife? He's attacking Ted Cruz. He's not attacking his wife.
It's ridiculous. And the wife, of course, she said when she looks at Ted, she sees the face of God.
Right.
Well, maybe that shellacking isn't a glow, but something. Maybe his face is so bright and cheery because it's rubbed raw from inner thigh. No, guys, look. The script is this.
You know how many people just became atheists?
The script is Jeb. Well, beware of false prophets. That doesn't mean anything. Listen.
Like anything was possible. Hit cruise control.
The script. The script was written.
Yep, it was Jeb and Hillary.
Jeb and Hillary. And the media, no matter what they do, are going to make sure that they get as close to that as they can.
Mm-hmm.
It's really something. But then, then we got to know Jeb.
Jeb.
But listen how only those in power, the criminal media, listen to how they will only keep it one way. You got to stick with the script. If you go off the script, well, you don't get on TV.
Omarosa.
Hi, Don.
You first.
Hi, Don.
This Twitter war between Donald Trump and Ted Cruz this week was it's over the top, really. What's your opinion of the retweet of the Heidi Cruz and Melania Trump pictures?
Well, I don't think we should start there. We should start with the fact that a super PAC that supports
No.
Cruz
I want to
started
know.
to attack.
I want to know.
No. Follow the script. Follow the script.
Don,
I'm not going to let you do that. Omarosa, stop.
I'm going to answer that. Because let me tell you,
Omarosa, stop. Omarosa.
He's going to come
let's
back
stop.
for you.
Everybody, cut the mics. Everybody.
Why?
We're not doing that.
Why?
I want everyone on this panel to answer the question directly. Then I will let
But you can ask questions, but you can't answer them, Don.
Okay.
You can ask them, but I have to answer them.
Okay, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. I will.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
This is a mob mode.
Follow the script and bash Trump or get off the show. Can you imagine living on Glory Hole Drive? And the guy, what does he say? Smoke pole or something? What does he say?
Smoke pole lane or something.
I used to live on Smoke Pole. It was bad, too.
Yep.
This is real. There's a place called Glory Hole Drive. I don't even know what that is. I don't
either. Yeah.
Do you guys know what that is? No. Anyway, I don't know why people would want the Glory Hole Drive sign, but listen to this genius on the news.
I think the juveniles or young people say, well, it's a sexual connotation, so they're going to take the sign. Who knows where it went? Some kid's got it in his bedroom or a college dorm, or I don't know. We moved down from Alaska, and our street name up there was Smoke Pole. Yeah, I don't know who took the sign, but they wanted it pretty bad. We had the Smoke Pole sign up in Alaska taken twice.
It's difficult. I mean, we live in just this little strip right here. There's 4 driveways, so trying to get people to take, the middle one, but not the paved one.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I want that sign.
This is a mob mode.
Margaret Cho's audience on Easter. One guy was yelling, "This is Easter," and I have to hear an hour and a half about rape. Are you out of your mind? Margaret Cho's audience demanded a refund. She cried about Gary Shandling's death, told great detail about her rape, and that her rape talk went on for about an hour.
Wow.
And then she started screaming at all the white people in the audience about how easy they had it and white privilege and how evil white people are. At that point, the audience wanted a refund. Now imagine that reversed. 30 years ago today, I was part of it. And around this time, every radio station on Earth, right around this time, 30 years ago, it didn't matter the station. It didn't matter the format. We all did it. It was the one time when, that and when Bob Collins died. It's the one time we all came together. 30 years ago today, right now, every station on Earth played We Are the World.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
You weren't born yet, but it was awesome, Kathy. And then I played the full Barry Manilow, the new release, Read 'Em or Weep. It was crazy, man.
Speaking of new music.
I got to tell you. And Shark was there, and we were drinking vodka, and Bird came by, and then, hey, blah, 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 blah.
A little 6 and soda, a little cream for your coffee.
Thank you for calling the library. If you know the extension that you want, please hold while I try that extension. Good morning, library.
Hi, my name is Tom, and I just woke up, and I wanted to come down there and read, and I want to know what you recommend.
For something to read?
Yeah, my name is Tom, and I just woke up, and I'd like to read, and I'd like to come to your library and read, and I saw your bookmobile.
Okay, hold on. Let me give you a reference, librarian. Perhaps I'll recommend a book for you. One moment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Reference department?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Tom, and I just woke up, and I'd like to come down to your library, and I'd like to read. What do you recommend? I saw your bookmobile.
We recommend anything that interests you.
Oh,
what do you like to read?
Me? I like to read history.
History books are good because they teach us about the history of the past. I saw your bookmobile, and I liked it a lot, but I thought I could use more red in the coloring of the bookmobile.
Mm-hmm. Sure, there's plenty more down here.
How fast does your bookmobile go?
It's not supposed to go over 40 miles an hour.
But I bet it could go at the speed of dreams, because when you read a book, you turn on the TV of your mind.
That's true.
That's great. What do you recommend? I'm in my bedroom right now, but I'd like to come down to the library because I just woke up and I'd like to read.
What can I do for you?
I got the sounds dirty.
Yeah.
I believe that it is email.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Rock of Chicago.
You're the big winner, pal.
I got to tell you a story real quick. Sitting on hold.
Enjoying the Mancow Morning Show podcast, Call the show and win free stuff if you got the stones. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station, 97.9 The Loop.
Joe.
Yes, sir.
I was done. We were out of here. Lindsay was sitting here. And then you're like, I can tell you a story. As I turned you off, and everybody's calling, go, hey, you hung up on that guy. What was the story? This better be good. This better be
It's all
good.
good, Cal.
Okay.
I heard you. I was waiting on hold for Sounds Dirty. I heard you tell the story about riding around on that bicycle, sobbing because your girl dumped you or whatever. I just wanted to let you know you're not alone, brother. I had a single cassette tape, a Cinderella. You don't know what it's got or know what you got till it's gone.
God, I remember I remember cassette singles.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
And I had this big heavy. Do you remember the yellow Walkman with it like waterproof?
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
I needed it to be waterproof.
Yeah.
And this thing's hanging off my belt, and I'm crying. And it looked like a bicycle with a motor on it. It was a moped.
Yeah.
And I got a Gilligan Island kind of hat and a pipe. I'm 15 years old, I guess, 16. We had John Wade on earlier, and I'm listening to "Missing You," and I'm just crying. And I just remember being at the Circle K gas station, and the guy goes, "Hey man, you okay?" Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like to one up anybody, but my bike was broke from jumping ramps, like kids used to do.
Yep.
And I was riding my sister's pink bike with a purple banana seat, riding around in circles in the cul-de-sac.
And you were listening to Cinderella?
Yep, good stuff. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
So true, isn't it? Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Teeth, my hair, sex drive. Yeah.
This has been the Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.